Hello everybody, Lumus here from Failing at Gaming, and much like last week I'm getting a little bit of an early start to try and grab some levels in before Asmoth gets here and we look at fighting the Elite Four again. One of these days it'll happen, one of these days. Yeah, time to find out, Mangle. First things first though, we need to have a look at our EVs and stuff. If we can get onto a decent EVs before we start training, that'll help. We won't have to worry about it after that point. Just gotta grab the XP. So yeah, how are you doing, Mangle? Having a good evening? You still playing Uranium yourself? I think you're at the 7th gym last time we spoke? You're still beating the heck out of poor Theo. Can you have 1 to 50? Sounds like a good plan. Punch some of these bags. I wish you could have gotten one of the bug queens, but it wasn't meant to be. Probably get some defenses. And then we'll have Claptrap resume fighting with EXP share on Auntie here. Probably washing away the stone things. Oh, excuse me. Grab some speed as well. Gotta go fast. Skartra, Achilles, Psychomata, Streakif, Dramsama, and Nucleon. Sounds pretty sweet. I wish we'd caught a Dramsama as well, they looked so cool. Someday. Someday I'll have one. So yeah, last time we tried Victory Road and there were massive casualties. So this time we have to go in stronger. I'm sure if we can do Victory Road, then the Elite Four will be easy after that, right? %4 encounter in the labyrinth. Ooh. Lucky catch then. Nice. Gonna pop this door open so I can hear Asmoth when he arrives. Don't know exactly when he'll be. But yeah, I figure we just want a good mix of stats on Auntie. Devastating special attack and a mix of good defenses and speed. Bit of an all-rounder. I've never played competitive Pokemon, so I've never really looked into EV stuff before. Like what's optimum and that. You know, I just play the games the natural way, and the Pokemon end up with the EVs that they end up with. But if they're giving me this stuff, then I suppose it behooves me to make use of it. Besides, if I'm just training against the same guy over and over, they'll only end up with one EV stat. It'll be weird. Those will not be balanced techniques. I like how restricted Uranium Nuzlocke mode is compared to Insurgents. Yeah, it's cause the Insurgents one lets you skip catches and stuff, doesn't it? Which just seem kind of unbalanced to me. This is the point of a Nuzlocke. Yeah, those. In some ways, it's weird for there to be a Nuzlocke mode at all when normally it's something that you impose on yourself. Like, who are you cheating but yourself if you break the rules? I suppose it's so you can prove that you've done it, I guess, or just to make it easier to follow the rules. I don't know. To be fair, if I was making a fan game, I'd probably put a Nuzlocke mode in, just because Nuzlocks are so much fun. Come on, how many more EVs do we need? Beat the heck out of this punching bag, and then we can beat the heck out of some punching Pokemon. Hi, Buzz. Yep, that's what we're doing. It gives us a convenient way to do stats, so we might as well make use of it. Maybe? I'm putting more into special attack than the others, but I just want generic defensive stats. I don't know what we're going up against. This isn't competitive where they have a very assigned role. It's you know, we're doing the Elite Four. We need to do lots of things. But yeah, I'm going for since it's already got good special attack and poor physical attack, I'm completely ignoring physical attack, and I'm putting a lot of extra effort into the special attack. But otherwise, all the stats are kind of good. The problem here is that each of the trainers has a Pokemon specializing in each stat. So like, if I just train against the physical attack guy, my Pokemon will end up with nothing but physical attack EVs, which might not be ideal. So I'm mostly customizing them so that I don't accidentally customize them. Yeah, how are you doing, Buzz? Good evening? Is it work tonight, or is it a free evening? He'll be joining us at the normal time. I'm just making a little bit of a start because we want to do the Elite Four tonight, and we're already behind by like an entire episode because half the squad died last time. 3 till 9. Trying to get max rank Scion. So what is it you need, Burst? Is it 2 S ranks now? I don't think I've got max rank on any of them. Well, I hardly ever play PvP. I only play PvP with friends. So I've not had many opportunities, I suppose. My highest mastery is on Morgana, which upsets me because I don't play her anymore. I can see that if I was really into League and I didn't mind playing PvP on my own, my goal would probably be to get mastery in every champion. Just work through them all one by one. Yeah, I don't think that's actually possible for me. Yeah, which makes sense because it doesn't. A lot of the important skills of League don't come into play versus bots. To be honest, I don't even play now that we're doing it like just about every Friday. I don't even play League outside of that because it's just so much more fun doing PvP with all my friends. It feels a waste playing it without you guys there. And also, I never have any free time. There's that as well. But yeah, without my friends around, the victories feel meaningless. It's like building a fantastic palace in Minecraft on a single-player server and thinking, well, nobody's ever going to see this. It takes longer than I thought it would. What are we now with our EVs? Let's take a look. Let's get that 255 special attack, and then we'll split the defense stats, I think. I've never done competitive Pokemon, so I don't really have much insight into EVs. But I think the maximum for one stat is 255, and you get like 550 total or something. So yeah, let's get that ridiculous attack. And then some speed and some defense. So we don't, you know, die horribly. Yeah, for a while the team was doing well, I might have been more confident in PvP, but we are on such a hot loss streak, so I feel like I've actually gotten worse at the game. Although we did get a solid win on Friday, didn't we? Friday it felt like we were more on form. Possibly because Tyson was coaching us. He's bite. Okay, so we've maxed out special attack then. Defense, special defense, and speed, I guess. Just to survive whatever the enemy throws at us. Those stats are all pretty balanced, so... Oh, have we maxed out our EVs completely? I guess we must have. I guess you get less than I thought. Well, it's pretty much all into special attack then. I thought we were going to have a lot more to put into our defensive stats. That might get rough. Oh well. It is what it is. We best off training cloud traffic gains. Dragons, the water things, the fire things. Nah, Gamora's our flying Pokemon Mangle. Probably not coming with us to the Elite Four. Ice Fang. Stone things would be a nice thing to fight against, but I don't think. Hold on. That sounds like Asmoth. I'll be right back, everybody. Here we are, everybody.
Yes, I've just landed in the garden. With a mighty crash.
That crater's gonna need some filling.
I want to say I'm sorry, but you invited me in from an orbital landing. You knew exactly what was coming.
That's fair. Hi, Miki. How are you doing? No, you are not late. You are early.
You are early, he's just earlier.
Yes.
Showing off his early skills for a change. It's very rare.
Just trying to get ahead on the training for when we do the...
He's getting ahead on the training for the inevitable fuck up that's coming. That's
yes.
What he wants to say.
Yes, that is what's happening.
Let's knock on the door and ask for Ronnie Reel here, shall we?
Yeah. Probably more accident. Well, we've not even done Victory Road yet. There's more horrible things going to happen, let's be honest.
Yep.
It's not going to hurt to try and steal our march. I'm doing good, thanks, Miki. How are you this evening? How was space, Asmoth?
It was fine. Cold. Bit boring. Lots of aliens that look like things that you don't really want to see.
Fair.
I mean, anyone who's been to space will know, Luma.
Yeah, just the usual. Hideous aliens peering in through the windows of the spaceship.
Yeah.
These things is a pain. They're slightly faster than us, and they keep making us flinch.
They're slightly faster than us.
Yeah, like 2 of his 5 Dunsereth were faster than, and the other 3 are faster than us and make us flinch.
Huh, that's very specific.
So they've obviously got slightly different stats, but obviously it's quite close.
Yeah. I just love the specifics of some of them are slightly faster than us.
Also, when we ice fang them, it brings them down to like 2 hit points, but doesn't kill them. It's infuriating.
Yeah, that is always annoying.
Wait, the aliens look like Miki? What are you doing in space, Miki?
I never said they look like you, Miki.
Mangle's at the part of the game where you beat up Theo non-stop. I think he's enjoying it.
Oh wow, he covered some ground fast.
Yeah. I'm gonna go heal real quick. I'm not sure if that's the best guy to train against. Took a while.
Because you were just not strong enough.
Yeah. You want to have got a few more levels. It's okay, Miki. It's all Theo can really do in life. At least he's getting to serve a purpose.
Hey, he cost us some Pokemon.
Yeah.
Don't take the mix too hard.
We'll try these, but it's the physical defense ones, so...
Yeah, I was about to say, but I feel like he's going to do that a lot, so... So he's just going to nuke his own defense raising.
That's true.
Because he's an Egypt.
Yep. Level 31. It's a member of our Elite Four squad.
Who was that?
That's Auntie.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Lady Meow.
Auntie is our flaming bug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a fire bug, Lady Meow.
Because, you know, we had a water bug, but...
Yeah. Yeah, how are you doing, Lady Meow? Having a good evening? If these things use their defense moves, they are tough.
Yeah. I mean, that seems to be all they're good for.
Yeah.
It is payday.
Sebuah iin dem bonestig.
I don't know what that was.
That was it trying to read out the emotes.
Ah, okay.
We don't talk about the Firebird right now, Lady Meow.
Oh, yeah. I had literally blocked that out.
Yeah. Hey, Lady Meow, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Or 110 bits, because you used the Subway special emote for September.
Is it September?
It's September.
Okay.
You use the Subway emote when you donate to get an extra 10 bits. Or an extra 10%.
Oh, neat.
No, I can't believe Kai's gone. could this happen to me?
Yeah, no, I also cannot believe that Kai is gone.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember how it happened. I just remember it being a great shock and lots of anger.
Yeah. Just a critical hit, I think.
Yeah.
And last week you've used the sub emote then too. Yeah, for the entirety of September. If you use the sub emote in your bit donations, you get an extra 10%, and all subscriptions are half off. That's right, you can get a half-price subscription to any channel you like.
You're now beginning to sound like you are a business person.
Well, you know. I'm doing my best here.
That's right. You too can also get a half-price subscription to any channel of your choosing. That's the only difference, is that you can't put on the really bad telemarketing accent voice.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
Let's try these speedy ones, shall we?
Sure, why not? We're pretty tanky now.
Yeah.
Maybe. For God's sake, don't lose another one! Well, we'll dodge most of it, I think.
Yeah.
Why does it hit him?
I don't know.
Why does it hit him?
I don't know.
That is the least impressive dive animation ever. It's also horrendously inaccurate.
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
Invested in leopard berries.
Why? Why do you keep doing that?
There's no reason. Suppose they know that there's nothing else they can do. I mean,
Yeah, but
all their moves are going to be faster than ours. There's no way they can deal damage to us that turn. They swap for the fun of it.
extreme speed. Also, why? Also, I've never really thought about how blatantly evil coloured we are.
Yeah, we're the Joker.
Yeah, I mean, we've got that sickening green going on. I don't know. I feel like Tubjaw didn't look. It looked evil, but it wasn't quite so in your face. Whereas this is like, oh wow, that's yeah. This could be a villain in a sea monster movie.
Mangle with the big leatherberry money, cornering the market. Fire hug.
I don't get many dives, but then again, I guess it's potentially quite a decent move.
Yeah.
Is it better in later gens? Because I remember when dive first came out, and I was like, "Ooh, water dig," and I was like, "This is crap."
No, it's crap.
Because dig is awesome, so why is dive so terrible?
Yeah. In the early gens, it's just worse surf, pretty much.
Yeah,
And
because
and-
it's thingy, isn't it? As well, it's
Yeah.
not split.
It's special back then, and yeah, less damage, less accuracy. Oh no, I think it's same accuracy, but less damage. Takes 2 turns, and you're always gonna have surf before it because you can't use it on its own.
Yeah. I never quite understood why Fire Spin was such a late move to learn in Gen 1, because it's crap.
Yep, still crap.
I mean,
Leave it.
it's less crap in Gen 1, because you can actually trap people with it,
Yeah.
but it's still crap. I mean, is it weaker than Ember? It's actually weaker than Ember.
Although it will continue to do damage over time.
I know, but it's weaker.
Yeah. And it's really inaccurate.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
but,
I guess we don't need Ember though, because we've got Incinerate. I sincerely doubt that we will use Fire Spin, but
Yeah. That's fair.
Like, again, in the cartoon, Fire Spoon was like the boss. But then when you
Yeah.
get it in game, you're like, this move is terrible.
Yeah, why is the firebug called Auntie? I could not tell you off the top of my head. I'm sure we had a reason.
We named it after...
One of the villains from Banana Man.
I think, didn't I? Because, like, I can't remember what gender ours is, whether it's male or female. But I remember, like, we ummed and ahed over it, and then I was like, yeah, we should totally call it Auntie after the ant in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, that was it.
Yeah, I think, because we're like, we could call it Anthony after the ant in Ant-Man, but I think it's probably the wrong gender or whatever. We had a reason not to do it for some reason.
Yeah.
And I couldn't remember what the second ant was called.
It Dig's a decent move for him, yeah. And especially since you usually get it fairly early, and it's got utility outside of
It
battle.
is in early gen. Dig is terrifying. Like
Yeah.
if the enemy digs underground, I mean, let's be honest. The most terrifying wild Pokemon you can encounter early game is a Dug Trio, because you will die.
Yeah.
It will just murder you.
Yep.
It's like 5 levels higher than anything else you encounter. It's
Yeah.
naturally faster than most of your Pokemon, and you won't be able to get away from it. The best you
Yeah.
could hope for is that you were smart enough to have your Butterfree leading, so it won't murder you.
Yeah. In our type block, it killed my war turtle.
Yeah.
The trio did. It was rough times.
Yeah, it's friggin' brutal. I also vaguely remember, I think it's in yellow where it got worse,
Yeah.
because the levels were slightly higher. So you could encounter a wild Dugtrio at like level 35, and they got Slash, so even if they didn't dig, you weren't safe.
Yeah.
Because I remember finding a wild one going, awesome, a wild Dugtrio, and then after like a round of combat being like, get me out of here now! Bring down the whole cave if you have to! Get me out!
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was war turtle and our Paris. It was. Oh.
See, that's the thing as well, though. Like, in Gen 1, even if they're not weak to dig, it's just so powerful.
Yeah.
So powerful and stab and fast.
Yeah.
Because Dugtrio is an insanely fast Pokemon for a ground type.
Yeah.
It's very glass cannon, but let's be honest, if you're hitting at that power with the ability to go underground,
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
F you up.
Yeah, you only ever get dive relatively late game, by which time there's much better moves. So it's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never quite understood why they made certain, like, well, basically why they made all HMs kind of crap, with the exception of, like, Surf and Strength.
Yeah.
Because Strength is good, but because it's normal, it, you know, it's not ideal.
Yeah. Fly is okay.
Oh yeah, no, Fly's actually quite good. Fly's quite good, but some reason is suspiciously inaccurate.
Yeah.
Like-
It's like 95%.
Yeah, but even though it's 95, it still misses quite a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I've definitely had, like, the record for the most misses with Fly ever.
Yeah.
And it is just one of those things where it happens and you're like...
Yeah.
So if ever I have a Pokemon with Fly, always make sure it has another flying move. Just for those moments where I'm like, I really need to not miss this next attack.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we all know the rules of Pokemon. When you absolutely cannot afford a miss ever in any way, shape or form, you will miss.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if your move is 150% accuracy, it will find a way.
Yeah.
It could just be a glitch in the Matrix.
It's a cat, of course it can teleport.
Again, can't rule out glitch in the Matrix.
thought. I was about to say something. What were we talking about before we got distracted by cats?
I mean, most moves are better before they get slain.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a move that actually. I mean, the only thing that remotely works better when they get slain is Destiny Bond.
I mean, if we could use Pain Split after dropping dead, that'd be something.
Oh, Destiny Bond was just such a horrid move, though.
Yeah.
Especially for the introduction of a Nuzlocke. And I distinctly get the impression that they invented Destiny Bond as a move in game, like after they invented it in the card game.
Yeah.
Because I think it came first in the card game, and it was like, that's a horrible move, and people went, horrible move, you say?
Sounds plausible.
I feel like the problem was, like, certainly when... I feel like it was when it was first introduced, it didn't automatically go first.
Yeah.
So, you could just, I'll use Destiny Bomb to kill this thing. Oh, it's killed me before I've had my attack.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I guess they probably thought that was fairer. Because you could be like, right, let's go against this gym leader. I will use a level 5 Ghastly with Destiny Bond to take out your level 50 Gengar.
Yeah.
Whereas in later gens, they did not care.
Alright, see you, Lady Meow. Catch you later. Let us know what you're making.
I had sweet and sour chicken with rice tonight. Mainly because I took the sauce out at the weekend and forgot. So it defrosted and I had to use it.
I made spaghetti tonight.
Oh, I've not had spaghetti for a while. Might have to make some spaghetti.
I never used to like pasta, but I'm getting into it lately.
Growing up I hated pasta. Like I genuinely wouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
Spaghetti being the only exception. And that was always just Heinz spaghetti because it was drowned in tomato sauce.
Yeah.
And as I've got older, I eat spaghetti quite regularly and I quite like it. I've branched out to a couple of other pastas, but I don't know, some of them are just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the thing that I always find most annoying about pasta though is like when you've got ones that are in odd shapes like twisty twiddly things and they look very cool, but then obviously when you cook them they go soft and squidgy.
Yeah.
So you're used to seeing this cool rigid shape that you could think would be quite crunchy, then when you put it in your mouth and it's soft and wet and damp and you're like, this is wrong.
Yeah.
This is not what I envisaged when I was making this dish.
I didn't sign up for this.
But yeah, I remember going around to a friend's one night. I hadn't seen them for ages, and they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna cook a meal. It's gonna be really nice," and blah blah blah. And I was like, "Oh, cool, awesome." And I got there, and they were like, "Are you ready for the meal?" I was like, "Yeah." "Is it about ready?" She was like, "Yeah." Took me in the kitchen. She was like, "Ta-da!" And I was like, "Oh." So this really elaborate pasta dish, and I was like, "Huh."
Yeah.
And she was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Nothing." And I was thinking, it's pasta. Just go with it. Just be polite and eat it. And I was like, "Yeah, no, it's yeah, it looks really nice." And she went, "Yeah." And I said, "So what's in it?" And she started going through it. She was like, "Oh, this and that, mushrooms." I was like, "Ha ha! Get out, claws!" And I was like, "Oh, what a shame."
You can one-shot these now. We've got a couple more levels.
Hopefully.
Still faster.
Surprising.
Still flinching.
I do feel like in this game, all of the has a chance to moves are like significantly buffed.
It definitely feels like it.
It does definitely feel like some of them hit with more. I mean, how many times have we been paralysed by thunder? I have never been paralysed by thunder before.
Yeah.
Like, this is just some bullshit right here.
Yeah. Still got a King's Rock on all of these?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Rude. I knew that was coming. Knew that was going to happen. Is there an item that makes you not flinch? Can we give him that item?
I don't think there is such a thing.
Can we give him, like, the flak jacket of protectiveness or something?
To be nice. Oh, finally, we got an attack.
Yay! About friggin' time.
Yeah. Are you gonna raise your girly kid then, Mangle?
The champion of justice! Oh god, here we go again. So I watched Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the other day.
Yeah.
It was very good. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot funnier than I was expecting.
Did he win?
I mean, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm assuming that you're not ever going to get around to watching it, so I'm not going to spoil the ending. But there were some amazing moments in it. For a start, Batman going one-on-one and winning against a Shredder.
Yeah.
That was pretty friggin' awesome. I mean, technically he didn't win because Shredder used some ninja bullshit to like push Batman away and then ran off. But you know, in the one-on-one fight, Batman clearly won. He then proceeded to take down all 4 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one after another, which was also pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did enjoy it way more than I was expecting to. It was just really funny. Like Michelangelo is hilarious. They also made like references to other things that I appreciated, like Donatello's online handle is Bo Staffs are cool, which I liked. And I think my personal favourite reference in the entire thing, because I am old school and I did watch it as a kid, is there's a bit where they're like doing a thing on a machine and Donatello's got a broken arm so he can't do anything and Michelangelo's trying to do it. And he goes, "Gonna need some help here, Donnie." And he goes, "I can't really help you." And he goes, "Come on, you do machines, I'm the party dude." And I was like, oh, I appreciate that reference. Well written, well done. My other half was like, "I don't get it." And I was like, it's the intro, it's the original song. And she was like, "Is it?" And I was like, "Yes, just ignore it, it's fine." It's for people like me who watched it as a kid. That's what that's there for.
Look at these dunces.
Well, you wanted to fight them.
Yeah, well, I wanted to give it another try, but mostly just because we get more ice fangs than we do dives.
Yeah. Also, highlight of the movie, Batman saying cowabunga.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were many, many good lines in that movie that did make me laugh. I like the fact that there's a bit where Alfred's like chastising Michelangelo, and he's like, he says, "I'll take the skateboard from you, young Master Michelangelo." And he goes, "Oh no, come on, don't do it, old Master Alfred." And he goes, "That's not how it works."
I assume it's like every single other Versus movie and that they team up at the end.
Oh yeah, obviously. That's how the verses work when it's 2 good guys.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, I appreciate, but I mean, at least they actually fought in this one. Like they had a proper decent fight. But yeah, it was very, very cool watching Batman be, you know, badass and like actually like beating the Turtles and Shredder.
No, they don't team up. Batman just beats up all of the turtles and then throws all of the turtle villains in prison. Then beats up the turtles some more.
But yeah, it was like I say, I was kind of, I got it because it was cheap. It was then like a $5, and I was like, it's probably worth a watch. So I got it, and I was like, okay, it's probably gonna be a bit cheesy, maybe a bit clunky in places. And then like just really early on, I was like, okay, this has merit. I'm on board with this. And then it just really did it for me. I was like, this is actually really funny. It's like the people who wrote this clearly have a really big appreciation for both franchises and didn't want to do either of them disjustice.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is definitely the hallmark of the DC animated universe. Like they are actually really good at that.
Yeah, it's good when you can tell that the makers care about what they're making.
Yeah, it's just like, why can't you guys do this for the real world movies? Why are they so friggin' terrible?
Yeah. I guess they're too high a budget, so you can't have some stupid comic book fan making it. It's got to be some big name who's never read a comic book in his life.
Yeah. I too have seen Batman Ninja Burzum, and I agree, it is okay. It's one of those ones where I watched it, I really wanted to like it. I quite like the anime-esque style. That does it for me, that's fine. The fact that Joker sounds like Tokachiro the Chimp really, really put me off.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that Joker's got like a billion voices. And I think most of us can agree that Mark Hamill is the correct voice.
Yeah.
But, yeah, just I don't know.
He's retired now, though, hasn't he?
And, well, he says that, but he keeps coming back to do little bits.
Yeah.
I think, like, it's the sort of thing, he will never not be the Joker, like he will never not be Luke Skywalker. And every now and then, somebody's going to come to him and go, for a reasonable sum of money, will you do it? And he goes,
Yeah. I can't see him doing a full series again, though.
No,
unless it's something
like
really amazing.
Yeah, he'll do like the odd movie, maybe, if it's a decent one, but because he did The Killing Joke.
Yeah.
He did The Killing Joke, which I was a bit disappointed in, if I'm honest. I watched it and I was like, okay, this is really dark, and it's got some merit, but I just felt the resolution was a bit weak.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way I describe Batman Ninja, and I think I have described it to you before, is it's like somebody went, okay, we're going to do a Batman anime. So we've got Batman and all of the major Batman villains and cast. Now, how to make it anime? Oh, I know. Let's throw giant friggin' robots at it. Japan, ninja, samurai. Let's throw every stereotypical anime thing at it, except hentai, because that would be too far. But they came pretty friggin' close at 1 or 2 points.
Right.
But yeah, it's just like they literally threw everything they could at it that was anime. I mean, you have friggin' Gundams at one point, for God's sake.
Yeah. Kinda defies the whole medieval Japan thing, right?
No. We all know they really had Gundams in medieval Japan. They were just, clockwork Gundams, duh. Didn't have the electricity.
Well, they did that.
You've played Onimusha.
I was about to say, they did that flying machine in Onimusha. I can't disagree.
And the big golden statue.
Yeah.
And the steam turtle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They only had those robots.
Yeah.
EQ? Wait, what's EQ, Mangle? I'm not following.
But yeah, I need to make you watch Batman Ninja just so you can see where me and Burz are coming from.
I can picture it. But yeah, it's probably something I'll watch
See,
someday.
again, you can picture it, but until you've seen it,
Fair enough.
until you've observed it with your own 2 eyeballs, you cannot appreciate the horror. But yeah, I think it is the Joker's voice that put me off the most in it, because he is just like, he just genuinely sounds like Tokachiro.
I think you need to watch it. Total waste of your short time on this earth. There might be better Batman stuff I can be spending my time watching.
I mean, there almost certainly is, but I'm sure you've watched plenty of crap.
Yeah.
So, you've definitely watched plenty of crap that you can justify watching this.
I don't watch a lot of stuff though, so maybe it's good to prioritize.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying you need to watch it like immediately or anytime soon, but you definitely should see it.
Start training to be Batman. What do you think I'm doing, Burz? Batman trained to be the best at everything, and I'm doing the same, starting with video games.
So, you plan to have a very long life then?
I mean, yes.
Like, almost immortal life.
That's the goal.
Immortality.
Oh, Earthquake. On your Velocicle. I mean, it's a pretty strong move. And it's physical, so wouldn't be bad. One Punch Man. Yeah, I've not seen season 2 yet. I figured I'd probably watch it next time I visited you. I did give some thought to watching it on my own, but you know, I watched the first season while up there. It makes sense for us to do that again, right? I was honestly not sure if you'd already watched it, Buzz.
Have you watched Sonic Boom yet?
You know I haven't.
10-minute episodes! Come on!
I think I ever have 10 spare minutes in my life.
Yes. Frequently.
You're tragically mistaken.
If I have 10 spare minutes in my life, you can have 10 spare minutes in your life.
If I had 10 spare minutes, I'd be using them to stream.
Well, no, because you do that in 4-hour episodes, so... Yeah. You need to watch... There's so much crap you need to watch. You need to watch 7 Deadly Sins for a start. I'm getting on to season 2 soon.
I watched Red Dwarf as well. You're giving me more of that to watch. You're the one clogging up the works. This is why nothing ever gets done.
Rubbish!
You give me like 3 new things to watch. Is it any wonder that I'm not getting anything done?
Yeah, we haven't started any of them. If you're actually watching them, I could accept that you are using that as an excuse not to do other things. I'm slightly excited actually because in 2 weeks' time I'm going to a convention where there's going to be Chris Barry.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to meeting Rimmer. Definitely going to get an autograph. Probably
the most likable of the...
To be honest, I think of all the characters that are in all the Red Dwarfs, Rimmer is my favourite. And I know loads of people are like, oh, you know, how can Rimmer be your favourite? He's hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, I would hate to be with him personally because he's so frigging annoying, but he's definitely like the funniest character.
I mean, if you were trapped on... Well, I don't know. If you were trapped on Red Dwarf in deep space forever with just one of the main Red Dwarf crew, which one would you... I mean, it's going to be Crichton. Obviously.
Yeah, why do you ask that question?
Any sensible person would choose Crichton.
Yeah.
other than Crichton.
I don't know, because I feel like if you're not allowed to have... Right, okay, so you're not allowed to have Crichton because, you know, Crichton literally just gets on with everybody.
Yeah.
Because he's programmed to do that. Mm-hmm. I couldn't live with the cat because he's so egocentric and annoying. I feel like I could live with Lister, but I would then become Rimmer.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you smell, you're annoying, you're irritating, you're unclean.
It's not Rimmer's fault. Lister does this to people.
Yeah, so I feel like if it was Lister, I would become Rimmer. But if it was Rimmer, I think I would actually go a bit crazy. Because some of the stupid crap that he does, I could get on board. Because like he likes board games, and he likes military strategy, and he likes stuff like that. So I could quite happily get behind that, like watching war films and everything. But when he's like, you know, oh, let's do like Morris dancing, I'd be like, no. No.
Yeah.
And his like obsessive way. The thing is as well though, it's not just that he's not even OCD. It's we're doing it my way. Even if I come up with a better way, he'd be like, no, we're still doing it my way. I'd be like, oh, this is gonna get annoying.
Yeah. I don't know. One of the 3. Which one would it be? See, I think the cat would be okay for me because he mostly just takes care of himself. But if something breaks around the ship, he's going to be no use whatsoever. You're going to have to do all the work.
I think it would probably still have to be Rimmer.
Yeah, I think the same here.
I mean, there's a lot of like to make it more complicated. There's a lot of context to this. Are we talking hard light Rimmer or soft light Rimmer?
Hard light. Otherwise, he'd be no use fixing things either.
Because he's fixing things anyway.
Well.
Okay, so we're talking hard light Rimmer. Are we talking he's your superior or you're his superior? Because that's very key to the dynamic.
That is true.
If I'm his superior, yes, I'll take Rimmer. Because if I get to the point where I can't stand him, I can just tell him to fuck off.
You think he might be worse if you're his superior.
Well, no, because I think he would be less annoying because he'd be trying to like curry favor. He'd be a bit creepy and cringy at times, but I'd prefer that to lording over me and demanding I do things.
He'd be trying to curry favor if it was just the two of you. I mean, maybe it would.
I feel like, yeah, he still would, because if there's any chance he was going to get a promotion out of me.
Promoted to what?
Equal?
Yeah.
Well, he just wants to be an officer, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah. I'd be willing to. That's where you get him. You gotta. If he wants to be an officer, he's gotta do the learn how to fix things. You know.
Yeah, but he can't. You know this.
Yeah.
Took the astronavigation exam 13 times.
Maybe he just needs somebody to talk him through it.
I think he just needs to do a job that doesn't require him to be good at that crap.
Yeah. Why is it astronavigation? Couldn't he do anything else?
I don't know.
I guess it's.
I mean, Lister tries to become a chef to be an officer to outrank him.
Yeah. I don't know. Does every officer have to have astronavigation? Is it just one of the requirements?
I don't know.
So I would suggest that Lister has astronavigation.
Well, no, because he fails the chef exam, doesn't he?
Yeah, but if he's even taking it, then...
Yeah.
Well, probably it's just that Remember wants to be like bridge crew or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Heatwave. That's not a lot of accuracy. I mean,
It's more accurate than fire spin.
yeah. We're getting rid of fire spin?
I mean, we can get rid of Scary Face if you want, and it's not like we're going to friggin' use it.
Yeah.
We're not going to use any of these moves.
I know.
This Pokemon's almost certainly going to meet a death before it gets to use half of them. It's so gutting that we didn't get one of the baby ones we could turn into the god bug.
Well, I mean, we're not... Like in Red Dwarf, Rimmer is functionally acting captain. It's the highest ranking surviving crew member.
Functionally is the key word there.
Does make the point in the Hollow Ship episode? He's been in command of Red Dwarf for however many years.
Command is a generous term.
Nonetheless,
I was about to say, you say functionally he's the captain of a dysfunctional crew.
Yeah.
Also, the line that follows that fact is complete BS.
Yeah.
That they would crawl on broken glass with their flies unzipped on his command.
Well, yeah. But here's the thing. I'm not asking you to be replacing Lister, because theoretically you could have chosen Lister, right? So I guess the question is, would you outrank him if you were a crew member on Red Dwarf? And
almost certainly.
Yeah, I was about to say almost certainly. I mean, you don't have to be an officer to outrank him, for one thing.
No, you really don't. He's second technician Rimmer.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I could be a first technician without any training.
He outranks basically just Lister.
And technically Crichton.
Yeah, Crichton's not a crew member.
Exactly. Well, neither's the cat. So
Yeah.
technically he outranks everybody. But in terms of actual abilities, Crichton outranks him by considerable. But because he's a mech, he's technically not human.
Yeah.
So he has no ranking. And the fact that he's a hologram does come up in an episode where he says that Lister outranks him because he's alive.
So yeah, I think I'd have to say you probably outrank Rimmer.
Yeah. In which case, yeah, I'd be happy with Rimmer as my thing.
Yeah.
Again, I would have to fully accept and be prepared that he is a coward and would try and get me killed at the first opportunity so he could take command.
Yeah.
I always remember the episode Rimmer World with that,
Yeah.
where he's trying to like the synth has got them all at gunpoint and he's behind them with the gun. And he just looks at the escape pod and goes, "I can't believe you're doing this. Why would you not believe I'm about to kill you? I'm a mechanoid with a duration. I can't believe you're doing this." I do love Red Dwarf. Like it's definitely one of the best sci-fi comedy shows ever made.
Yeah.
I still remember when they did Red Dwarf Night, and Patrick Stewart talks about when he discovered Red Dwarf. So he says he was watching it and he saw them do something that they actually would do on Star Trek, and he says, I was reaching to grab my phone to call my lawyer, and then they did something that made me laugh, and my brain went, we would never do that on The Next Generation. He says, and I put my phone down and just carried on watching. It's a good thing he did not make that call. He would have looked very silly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. One of the things I like about Rimmer is his ridiculous costumes.
Yeah.
Like, I love the Captain Emerald costume. I love the quilted red and blue. I like the new one, to be honest. The blue equivalent of Captain Emerald. It's like those are actually half decent outfits for like a sci-fi future.
Yeah.
Completely believe that people would wear those.
Mm-hmm. Shut up. That door was evasive. It's a ninja door.
You've seen the episode in like the recent. I think it's definitely not the most recent one. The one where Crichton has his midlife crisis.
Yeah.
And he gets the red speedy outfit. I love that.
Yeah, I suppose that's a tragic scenario where if you want a competent teammate, you'd have to pick. You have to pick Lister because he does fix all. He has learned how to fix all. The
He is actually
machinery.
very practical.
Yeah.
If he wasn't such a terrible human being.
Yeah, like he does fix the stuff around the ship. He knows. He's learned how to do stuff.
He's learned how to be a pilot.
Yeah, he's pretty handy with pretty much all of the weapons.
Yeah.
Really good at most things, but you'd have to live with him. And in this scenario, it's just the two of you. There's no Crichton around to babysit him.
Yeah. I still think the cat is the worst choice.
Yeah.
Just because he is literally like purely selfish at all times. I mean, it's when Lister goes to have his tooth out in one episode and the cat's taken the last jug of anaesthetic just in case he ever needs it.
Yeah.
That sums up everything you need to know.
Yeah. Yeah, Auntie is female angle.
Yeah, I think that's obviously why we couldn't call her Anthony.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, you've joined us today on the Red Dwarf fan show. What were we doing last time when we were like fan? Oh, that was the Star Wars one, wasn't it? Where we were critiquing Star Wars.
Yeah. Less of a fan show.
Yeah, well, it was Star Wars chat, Star Wars forum. So we weren't all negative. We liked Darth Vader.
Yeah. Like past tense, until we saw what he was like under the armor.
That's different. That's Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
Totally different character. But yeah, I don't remember when I got into Red Dwarf. I think I literally just caught it on the TV once, and I was like, "Oh, this is interesting."
Yeah. They should have put a switch up on us and had Darth Vader turn out to be Qui-Gon or something.
That would have been cool. But yeah, I think the episode that I remember seeing first from Red Dwarf, which really confused me, and I think that's why I didn't initially get straight into it, but I did, was I think the first episode I remember seeing, it might not have been the first one I ever actually saw, was Gunman of the Apocalypse.
Really? That's the first episode I ever saw.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first episode I saw, and I was like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is going on?
It's one of the least making sense episodes of the series if you have watched the rest of the series.
Yeah,
That's your first one.
If you've watched the rest of the series, you can just about accept what is happening. But if you haven't, you're like, so they're in space, but they're in a western.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first episode I saw, and I was genuinely like, I think this is good, but I don't know. I was so confused. And then when I watched, like, whatever episode I watched after that the next week, I was like, so it is in space.
Yeah.
Because I think it was the Western thing that really confused me. I was like, why are we in a Western?
You've got all these sci-fi characters, but they're in a Western setting, and at the end, the guy's gun shoots a bird, and everything is fixed. What?
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't shoot at a bird comes out of his gun for some reason.
Yeah. But yeah, to be fair, it was a very ambitious episode, and it is actually quite cool. But watching it in isolation, it is very... What am I watching right now?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was like the first episode I saw. I suspect what happened in actuality is that's the first episode I saw, and then I missed the ones after it, and then I started watching season 7, and I was like, okay, this is okay. Because season 7's not one of the strongest seasons.
I would say season 7 is the worst season. Unpopular opinion, but I would say it's even worse than season 8.
No, I do disagree with that. I think 8 had the potential to be really good because they brought the crew back.
Yeah.
And like they played with a lot of good ideas, but it was just crap because they were like, "Oh, we've got CGI now," and they just went too heavy with it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have another go at the stupid dragon things.
Okay.
Because if we get to the point where we can one-shot them, we can put the lucky egg on instead of the health ring.
Yeah. Like, if they'd have just dialed it back to be more like the Series 10, where it was like, we're just going to go with a nice simple set and play with a few ideas.
Yeah.
That would have been so much better than, ooh, look what we can do, T-Rex! But yeah, no, I know where you're coming from with 7, because it's a very big departure from 6.
Yeah.
Like, 7 is quite different. I don't really know why.
Yeah, the atmosphere is very different, and all the time I felt like I was watching it thinking, where were the jokes?
I feel like 7 tries to be a bit, I don't know, a bit cleverer, really. Like, it plays with more sci-fi and relationship things with a bit of comedy, and it's like, eh.
Yeah.
Like, Kachansky had been like an amusing side character in the early series, and then when they brought her back with a new actress for like a whole new like thing with bring her in as a character, it's like, yeah, it doesn't really work. We like the fact that it was for weird guys.
Yeah.
That just worked better. I mean, there are some great moments in Series 7. The Rimmer experience is infamously known.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that, you know, Chris Barrow will never ever in his entire life and afterlife be allowed to forget that happened.
Yeah. Kachansky was such an annoying character. I don't know what they were thinking with her.
I think they were just thinking, let's mix it up. I mean, I assume that Chris Barry said that he was, like, leaving. I don't actually know if they wrote him out or if he chose to leave.
Yeah.
I assume he chose to leave because he did actually do other stuff. Because Norman Lovett left on several occasions because he, like, basically admits, like, he was an awkward bastard and he fell out with the crew.
Yeah.
So, to the point now that's why he's not in it anymore, because they've, like, said, you know, would you come back? And he's gone, no, I don't want to come back, it's too much aggro. Which is why he does, like, a cameo in an episode and that's it. But yeah, so I don't actually know, like, if Chris Barry said I don't want to do any more and that's why they brought her in, or if they were like, we're going to mix up the dynamics, we've had you guys forever.
Yeah. I can appreciate them wanting to try new things and mix up the dynamic, but basically they swapped Rimmer out for all of Rimmer's worst traits times 50 and none of the funny.
Yeah, I don't think... I agree with you. I don't think Kachansky was a very entertaining character, in terms of she definitely didn't have a lot of comedy value. She allowed a different dynamic because she showed you, like, a female element to it. Like, you know, this is what happens if you have a female character in this scenario. And it's like, there are some slightly awkward sexist jokes that aren't really jokes. They're just sort of like pokes at the fact she's a woman.
Yeah.
You have, you know, the potential of her like maybe getting back together with Lister, but let's be honest, it's never going to happen because what would be the point?
Yeah.
Probably the funniest interactions you get with her are Crichton basically going like, I don't know how to do women's laundry anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind season 7. It was okay, but it wasn't as funny as the predecessors. But like I say, I basically think it goes like series 1 to 6, great, very funny, worked. 7, okay. 8, back to Earth, 10, 11, 12, brilliant, back on track. I mean, I think to be fair, when they made Back to Earth, they were like, this might be our one shot, so let's just have some fun with it.
Yeah.
And again, it has some funny elements, and it has some entertaining bits, but you know, it was basically a bit of a love letter to Red Dwarf. Like, you know, if this is all we do, we'll do this, and then it can end. And then people were like, bring back Red Dwarf with a vengeance, and they were like, yeah, okay. The season 10 came out, and everyone was like, where was this? Where was this when you had the budget for season 8?
Yeah.
You dumbasses. But yeah, I was genuinely surprised and amazed when season 10 came out about how good it was. Like, I watched it and I was like, this is friggin' awesome.
Yeah.
This is Red Dwarf as I remember it. Slightly goofy costumes, dodgy sets that actually look really good.
Yeah.
Talking vending machines. Where were they for ages?
Yeah.
The talking vending machines were practically a character in seasons 1 to 3.
To be fair, they spent like 5 seasons off of Red Dwarf. 4 seasons? How long were they off it for?
I'm trying to think, because I think they're actually only off Red Dwarf season 6 and 7 officially, because Red Dwarf features in season 5.
Yeah.
But they do a lot more Starbug. They do a lot more travelling to foreign planets and space stations.
Yeah.
Ooh, egg scissor. That's definitely worth having.
It's physical though.
Are we purely special?
Yeah. Get rid of Nightshade, I guess.
Yeah, I mean at maximum that's only going to do our level damage, so it's great for catching, but we're not really catching.
Yeah.
Again, I think looking back over the series though of Red Dwarf, Rimmer is one of the most entertaining characters as well, in that he has the most stuff go like wrong for him.
Yeah.
Because
That's why you want him on your crew, is a lightning rod for that stuff. Only less bad stuff will happen to me. Slightly.
yeah, well yeah, no, but if you think about it, like Ace Rimmer, his cooler, better alter ego,
Yeah.
gets to meet him and feel even worse about his life. Mr. Flibble and the Hollow Virus.
Yeah.
Um,
The whole Rimmerworld thing.
yeah, the whole Rimmerworld thing, which is hilarious. I do love Rimmerworld. That episode is so good.
Yeah.
Hollow Ship.
Yeah.
The fact that in Time Slide he comes back to life and then instantly kills himself. I love the fact they didn't even let it carry on to the next episode.
Yeah. Couldn't even give him that.
I really liked Body Swap as an episode as well.
Yeah. It's a Flibble episode. It's Lady Meow's absolute favourite.
Rightly so, it is a hilariously good episode. Yeah, I definitely laughed very hard at that one. Mr. Flipple's very cross. I'm standing here in a red and white gingham dress and army boots, and you think nothing's amiss?
You want to get on a magic carpet and fly off to see the king of the potato people, and you're telling me you're not crazy?
Yeah. I also love the fact that obviously, like, you get the bit where Cat, Crichton, and Lister are all trapped in the same room, and they're like killing each other. Tetchy, Tetchy, Tetchy. It's just as well I can't hear you. It's just as well I can't hear you calling me Tetchy. You know what happens when you call me Tetchy. He's written it on the board. I feel like that would probably be like us if we were trapped in a quarantine room for like a week.
Yeah.
And I think that's the first episode where Rimmer actually gets the Space Corps directives.
Yeah. Yeah. Special attack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is a monstrously high special attack for the rest of those stats.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Hey, Kablaminator, how you doing? You having a good evening? It is indeed fail time.
I mean, it's been fail time for a while.
Yeah. Technically, this whole episode has been fail time since last week was supposed to be the final episode.
Yeah, everything from here on is fail.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm questioning, are we actually going to do the Elite Four tonight?
Mm. Yeah, we better start after Victory Road soon. At least we've reached the point where we can now use the Lucky Egg to speed up training. Yeah, you having a good evening, Kablaminator? Auntie's catching up pretty surprisingly fast as well.
I mean, well, he's still a bug.
Yeah, bugs tend to.
Yeah. Oh, makes me sad. Reminds me when I was taking my Beedrill to the Elite Four.
Ah, yeah.
So close. Oh, that sounds like the worst possible thing to be doing in an evening ever. Second only to, like, you know, root canal and those sort of things.
I can think of worse things to be doing, but you know, most of them are other kinds of homework. You know, I'm a bit of a maths guy, so...
God knows why.
Yeah. Maths makes sense. There's nothing wibbly about it. You never know with the English homework.
Yeah, but arguably that means you can't get it wrong.
Yeah, but the teachers will argue with you on that one.
Only if you don't argue well enough firstly. Ha, you missed! Murder it. God damn it. God damn it! You missed your chance!
There we go.
Yeah, Mondays are generally pretty meh. Like, as days go.
Monday's famously unpopular.
See, there have been several times where I've like not been bothered about Mondays because I've either, you know, not had to get up early or I quite like the subjects I have had to do on a Monday or anything like that. Like, I had lots of people that used to be like, you know, you crazy, you don't mind going to work on a Monday? And I'm like, well, yeah, because my Mondays are actually half decent. My Tuesdays suck ass, but... So I used to, like, Tuesday was always my busy day and I hated it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Mondays get an unfair rap. It's not because of the Monday itself, it's because it's the start of the working week, right? I feel like, in my experience, on the whole, Tuesday's worst day. I felt this right back to school when Tuesday was... Tuesdays had the arts and crafts class and the PE class. The two things I was worst at. Nope.
Fair. No, I like when I used to work at the hospital. Like Tuesday was I used to have clinical morning, then what was it in the afternoon that I used to have to deal with? I used to have clinical mornings, something in the afternoon that I really didn't care for, and also if ever we were like short, we would do an extra clinic in the afternoon. So Tuesdays were always like, oh, will everyone just fuck off?
Yeah. So I've settled into Tuesday being my day now to clean out the rabbits, and you know, it needs doing, and I love the rabbits, but it's not the most exciting way to spend the morning.
Yeah. But no, I like I said, I do remember there was a period where I used to really hate Fridays because like I always used to have the worst jobs to do on a Friday.
Yeah.
And people would be like, yeah, but it's the end of the week, and I was like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't stop the work being crap.
All the stuff that you got to get done before the weekend.
Yeah, and they'd be like, yeah, but it's the weekend, and it's like, yeah, and I might be here until 7 o'clock tonight if I need to do all this before I can go home. And I did used to end up doing that. Like, I'd be there until like 7, half 7, and I'd get in, and I'd be like, right, I'm going to veg out in front of the TV for a couple of hours, go to sleep, and then enjoy my weekend when I wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Always used to annoy me when people were like, yeah, we're going out tonight, you come in. I'd be like, no, because I am knackered.
Yeah. I wonder what it's like to go out on a Friday night.
I mean, I've been out on Friday nights, like, for social things, but not for, like, you know, the traditional Friday night, going out to the pub and then going out dancing. And
Yeah.
it's like some friends of mine recently celebrated a joint birthday, and they organised, like, an evening out, and they messaged me and said, oh, we'd love you to come. And I said, well, what's the plan? And they said, well, we're going to, I can't remember what it was, like a pub somewhere for some drinks and food at 8:30. Then we're going to another place for some drinks, and then we're going to Revolution for dancing. And I was like, for a start, you're starting at 8:30. That's pretty late for me. I would definitely want to wait until 8:30 for my tea.
Yeah.
Secondly, I've got, you know, to get up early tomorrow, so I don't really want to be out late. I'm definitely not going dancing. Screw that. Like, had I gone to the first bit and then maybe stuck around a little bit for the second bit, and I would have definitely ducked out for the third bit. But it's like, I don't get why people want late starts.
Yeah.
I would rather, you know, if that had been like, you know, 6 o'clock, 6:30, I'd have been like, yeah, I'll be there, I'll have my tea, I'll have a few drinks, and then I'll head home at a reasonable hour. Because that's how I roll.
Asmoth's Friday nights with their legendary reasonable hour.
Hey, before I went back into orbit, I was doing really late nights. Like, I was like staying up until 1, 2 in the morning, and then like getting up the next day at like 5:30 and being like, why am I tired? Oh yeah, sleep. So getting back into like an actual cycle has been quite challenging. I think I've cracked it after about 2 days.
I mean, I suppose you owe your space travel to your Friday nights, because I mean, back when you were an innkeeper, I think replacing happy hour with reasonable hour was one of the big failings that you made. Never quite took off.
Hey, I had a nice, easy Friday night. I closed early. The bar was tidy. Everything worked, except the money.
Yeah. That might have been the missing point.
I had plenty of happy punters there that left at a reasonable hour. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I remember when I used to stay at my grand's house, because my bedroom there was on the front of the house and it was on the main road. And I would go to bed quite late there because I'd stay up and watch movies, or just generally get there quite late after being out with you guys or whatever. So it'd be like 11 o'clock midnight, I'd get in bed and I'd be like, right, so settle down. It's a bit late, but it's fine. I'm going to go up early in the morning. And I'd be lying there in my bed, really comfy, quiet room. And then, obviously, it would be kicking out time at the pubs about midnight.
Yeah.
So then I'd be laying in my room, dozing off, happily, you know, sort of like drifting into a reverie. Then I'd be like, out on the street, people shouting, and then you get some knob and it goes, shh, it's late, you're keeping people up, shh, and it's like, yeah, you're really helping.
Yeah. That's why around here I can never leave my window open at night, regardless of how warm it is, because there will be people yelling.
Yeah, it's just bloody annoying, isn't it? I was talking to one of my friends the other night. Now, I went over to his house not long ago, and we were just chilling out in the afternoon chatting, and then we found out that we had like our own on-site drama.
Yeah.
Because from his living room balcony, because he has an apartment, you could see like over the road, and there were 2 houses, and there was a domestic going on between the 2 houses, and we literally sat there for 2 hours just watching this domestic unfold.
New Ireland's got something similar to that. You can often hear his next door neighbours through the walls.
Yeah, and it was this was the thing. So one of the neighbours like were a couple, and it was like a woman, a kid, and a guy on a bike in one house, and then there was like an African woman and her army of sproglets in the other house, and like they were rowing, like shouting, like from bedroom to doorway and back and forth. And then like we were like, oh, you know, this is reasonably entertaining. Then it suddenly escalated. Like the guy came out, got on his motorbike, and like revved up and set off. And the African woman ran up and tried to push him off his bike as he set off. And then after he drove away, she went and kicked the door into the house, and we were like, wow, this is escalating quickly. And then the woman who lived in the house, who because we don't know any of these people, so we've obviously given them names. So she was Little Miss Shouty, because all she did was shout.
Yeah.
She like came down and she was like letting rip into her, and then there was like allegations of like crack smoking and drug use and things like that. And then the African woman swung for her, walked off, like, you know, if you're like off screen, we couldn't see her. And then she walked back carrying a child scooter, which she threw through the door. And we were like, I want to know what's going on. Like we can make up our own plot for this, but I would love to know what's actually going on now. And then after a while, like some third-party mediators came in and tried to like break them up and calm it down. And then the police turned up and were like, "Oh, it was just getting good."
Yeah.
And we're like, "Where's the guy on the motorbike? When he comes back, it'll all kick off again." But he's not coming back.
Not coming back ever. He's had enough.
Well, no, this is the thing. Like we were talking about the other day. My friend messaged me and he goes, "Got you a drama update?" I said, "Ooh, what's going on?" And he says, "Well, it were about 5 to midnight last night. I was asleep. This guy, the guy on the motorbike, was literally sat outside the door of the African woman's house with his motorbike backed up against the door, just revving the nuts off it for 20 minutes solid." And I was like, oh my god. And he says, it's the closest I've ever come to getting involved because I wanted to go down there and punch him myself because he was keeping everybody up. And I was like, I feel like, you know, this is what I want, like, to see. Like, this is what I paid my TV license for, but it's not on the TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, that escalated like hella quickly to like punches and throwing scooters. So just be grateful for like the safe areas you live in, kids.
Be quiet until 3 a.m. when some guy was begging his girlfriend or whatever to give him another chance. I remember being
dear.
Yeah. I remember being at a bus stop once while a couple stood next to me while loudly having a divorce. Both of them yelling that they weren't having the kids.
Yeah, it makes me laugh when people have those arguments. It's like, I feel like you got it the wrong way round. What if you're supposed to want the kids? Oh wow, accuracy 50? That's terrible.
Guaranteed burn though. If it hurts.
I mean, it's probably better than fire spin.
Yeah. Just for the burn it's probably
Yeah.
decent.
That's 50% accuracy. That's bad. That's garbage.
Yeah. It's a status move though.
Yeah.
It's a status move that does damage.
Yeah. It's quite high power as well. It's actually 100.
Yeah.
But yeah, it never ceases to amaze me how like some people react to things and deal with things, and it's just like, what is this?
Yeah. That's what nukes are for, Mangle. Surface piercing. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen like domestics happening in the street before, and it's one of those things where you're like, don't acknowledge it, don't acknowledge it, don't acknowledge it, but keep an eye on it if you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's always the most entertaining when one of the people involved gives no fucks. And then they'll just say whatever. But yeah, it is, there's a certain level of cringe. like when you're in the immediate vicinity. Particularly if you think at any point one of them might try and draw you in.
Yeah.
And you're like, I need to get out of here.
The every RPG ever experience.
Yeah.
When after this blazing loud stops with them both turning to you and saying, "Complete stranger, what do you think?"
And there is a right and wrong answer.
Yeah. I remember there's a bit in Baldur's Gate that parodies that pretty hard. Where these two families are trying to split up their children that are a couple. And you're dragged into it, and all the way through it they refer to you as complete stranger. And it ends up with and once you negotiate allowing the couple to be together, they're like yelling to the streets, "Thank you so much, complete stranger! We're gonna tell the world what a complete stranger has done for us!"
Do you know, I went to see a play last weekend. Yeah, not this weekend, just gone the weekend before. And there was a moment in it, and it was a farce about relationships and stuff, which tends to be the way. And there was a bit in it that I was like, I kind of felt like it was hard for me to decide whose side I was on. So, there's a guy and a woman, they've been married for 17 years. The woman has decided that her husband is boring and she doesn't have a life, and she decides to leave him to get her own life and do what she wants. And her friends are trying to talk her out of it because they're actually a really good couple. And essentially, I think she's having a midlife crisis. And then, like, they have a chat about it one night, and she basically says, like, I'm going to leave you. And he's like, well, no, don't do that. And he tries to talk her out of it. And then it sort of comes around to the fact where she says, no, my mind's made up. I'm leaving you. That's the end of it. Let's just go out and have our anniversary party that we were supposed to be going to, and we'll sort it all out tomorrow. Which, for me, like, as a man who's never been in that situation, thankfully, I think if I ever found myself in that situation, I'd be like, no, fuck the party.
Yeah.
I'm not going to the party.
How are you supposed to celebrate your anniversary together when that's happening?
Yeah.
What?
Well, this is the thing. So he agrees to it, and then as they're on the way out the door, he's like, challenges, like, who's the other man? And she's like, there isn't another man. I'm just, done with you. And he's like, there must be another man. And she's like, no, there's not another man. Says, there's never been another man. It's just you. I mean, have you ever had another woman? Awkward silence. And then she's like, well, have you? And he's like, once. And I was like, oh dear. And she's like, what do you mean once? And he was like, yeah, once. It's like, when? And he was like, on our wedding night.
What?
And apparently they'd had the wedding and then like flown out straight away on their wedding day to holiday, and they'd gone to Spain. She'd got like the Spanish diarrhea and was laid up in bed and just couldn't do anything. Like they couldn't even like sit together because she was constantly on the toilet. So he went out, got pissed, and slept with somebody. And then she spends the rest of the play punishing him, and I'm like, you were about to leave him because he's boring. I don't think you can hold this against him if you're already leaving him.
I'd say it's still a pretty terrible thing to do.
Oh no,
but...
I'm not saying that it's not a terrible thing to do. And he like the character genuinely feels awful about it, and he's only mentioned it now because he's been directly challenged on it. But she spends the rest of the play being vile to, and I'm like,
yeah, just walk away. You're
like
leaving.
you've literally said you're leaving. I don't feel like you can really,
Yeah, what are you getting out of this at this point?
Yeah, now you're just being really horrible.
Yeah.
And like I came out and I said to my mother, I was like, I don't know who I'm supposed to sympathise with in this play. Initially it was him because she was just having a midlife crisis and throwing their marriage away. Then it was supposed to be her, I feel, because he revealed that he had cheated. But, I kind of, not that I'm saying that what he did was right and that he should get away with it, but he did that because he essentially got pissed and then did that. And then he's had the next 17 years doing everything for, like, getting, like, because she was a housewife, so, like, all the money, buying the house, doing all the breadwinning, etc. And I'm like, you could argue that he's done that as a make-up for what he did. You could argue he's done that because he loves her. You could argue he's done that because he wants a happy life himself, whatever. But I'm like, but he has not done anything else since that faux pas, albeit a big one. But you are leaving him anyway. that takes the right for you to be shitty to him away, I feel. Like you say, just leave.
Yeah.
Sticking around and torturing him just feels like a dick move. In my opinion.
Yeah, just drop that and get out of there.
Yeah.
Don't need him.
But in the end, she forgives him, realises that she does still love him, and that maybe she just needs to take up some hobbies. And they work through it and stay together.
It sounds like they're both awful people and they deserve each other.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's definitely... I mean, everybody says they're like such a lovely couple, and there's probably a reason for that. But to be fair, and this again, I kind of agree with, but don't, in terms of I would never do this, but I can see. So obviously, after that, she basically says, right, well, we're still going to the party, because everybody's expecting us. So he goes to the party, gets well and truly pissed, and tells everybody that they're breaking up. And then the next day she's like, I can't believe you did that. And I was thinking, again, why not? You've got nothing to lose at this point.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and like she's like, I can't believe you got pissed and you climbed on top of the piano and told everybody. You made like a whole speech about it. And I'm like, yeah? Again, why not?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Obviously you'd feel differently, but seriously, it's just the best thing to do is just get out of that.
Yeah, but I don't know, it's hilarious. But equally, like their best friends live next door and they've been married forever and blah blah blah, and they have like, you know, such a happy marriage and they talk about it all the time and blah blah blah. And he's knocking off his secretary, and the wife knows about it, and they're completely okay with it. Like, he doesn't know that the wife knows. She knows, and he's happy. She's happy him not knowing she knows. So it's like, oh, it's brilliant. That way, he gets to, you know, be happy thinking he has his dirty little secret. I get to be happy knowing that I don't have to worry about, you know, where he is or what he's doing because he's always doing the same thing. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay. That's one way of making a marriage work.
Yeah.
It also made me really laugh though, because it's the first time I've heard this term for a lady of loose morals, and I fully approved of it. They said, "Oh, she's known in the area to be a lady of loose morals," and oh yeah, she goes, "Yeah, in the office she's known as the British Open." And I was like, "Oh, I like that." I mean, I've heard many jokes along those lines, but I quite like that one specifically.
Yeah, that's the kind of story that I don't like, though, where both parties are unsympathetic. I can deal with the story where the hero and the villain are equally likable and you don't know who to cheer for. But when I don't like either of them, I start to wonder why I'm watching this. I'm not invested. I want to see them both lose.
Well, I was kind of interested to see what happened, to be honest, because I was like, I genuinely thought, yes, he made a mistake, and it was a bad one. But he did genuinely love her, and he doesn't want the marriage to fall apart. And equally, I felt like I had the biggest problem with her because she literally, like, you know, they've been married for 17 years, they've got a house, a kid, everything was lovely. And basically, she got bored because she didn't have a hobby. And rather than thinking, how can I resolve this? She's like, I think my marriage is over. I was like, that is not a logical step.
Yeah.
You know, I've been in relationships that have got into a rut. I've tried to, like, remedy that rather than going, do you know what, let's just cut this here, shall we?
Yeah.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Thanks.
A fewdais latter, bit happy sabversari.
That's largely understandable.
Yeah, largely.
Nikki, thanks so much for the subscription. 4 months, wow. Really appreciate it, means so much to me. And we've got the new sub badges now, guys. Got the little F symbol from our logo.
I know what you mean, Burzum. There's like, I've had relationships and people who definitely rely on me for their fulfillment, and it is just a case if you reach a point where you go, I think it would be better for all concerned if you just fucked off for a bit now.
Oh, Buzz. Alright, Claptrap's level 70. Is it time to go do Victory Road?
Probably. I mean, we probably don't want Gamora.
No, well, Gamora's our flyer. But yeah, I don't get it myself. I have trouble not acquiring hobbies. They all sound so interesting. It's people that are boring. You all sicken me.
My sort of interest in hobbies changes like quite variably. Why is Burzum's green? Why is Burzum's green?
It depends on how long you've subscribed for.
Oh.
Yeah, Lady Meow is on 5 months and Burzum is on 6.
Oh, getting schooled, Lady Meow. Burzum outdoing you. And your bitty buying can't buy that badge. Your power of infinite votes won't save you now.
Well, you'll have to find out, Miki.
You actually know, do you?
I know.
Oh, you do know?
Yeah. I've only just put them all up.
Okay.
I can remember that long, at least. What do you think of it? Do you want to buy supplies while we're here?
Probably.
I've got 76 hyper potions.
Yeah. Should be fine. But yeah, no, I have like various intensities of hobby. Like some things I go for like hammer and tongs relentlessly. Other times I sort of ease off.
Yeah, Lady Meow's 6 months must be coming up. I don't know if it was Burrs or Noellen who subbed first. I think Lady Meow was like a day or two later.
Oh, sick burn. Snooze you lose.
I think those two were day 1 and Lady Meow was the day after. So Lady Meow's got to be like any day now.
That means that Norellon will always have a thing over you, Lady Meow. The only way you can rectify that is to dominate him in all other areas. Remind him that he has one thing and one thing alone.
I think it was Noellen who was first subscribe. No, it actually wasn't first subscriber, because another guy did that.
I also appreciate the fact that she said snag.
There was Tufil's Pact who was the first subscriber, but yeah, Noellen was the second one, I think. But he's not had his 6 months yet, because he's not here today. But yeah, I do see you two fighting over bits a lot. He's not on the board yet. Lady Meow tends to win the bit wars, because if they're tied, then it's whoever gave them first is first on the board, and Alan's busy on a Monday, so...
Well, we all know who hasn't subscribed.
Sheldon puzzle?
Isn't he the followy light path?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a rough one.
Yeah, we had loads of fun on that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's possible around I'll miss a sub sometime. You never know. I mean, I think he's got it set to automatic, but... Alright, well, here we go. Yeah, you guys will get all the sub badges in time. What do we want up front? Let's see if we can make it through Victory Road, guys. know we should have probably stopped by the move trainers. We still got Thrash on.
We haven't had a better option, have we?
Well, no. I'm not sure if we might have checked and not found anything better. Probably replaced it with Return.
It's possible he doesn't despise us. Although he looks pretty evil.
It's just won 500 battles, he better not despise us. I mean, if we want to.
500? You've been counting?
Just judging on how it feels. Mine's super funny. We want a normal type move on him, but I don't know what else we'd give him.
Yeah, we don't really have a better option at the moment, I don't think.
No. Return's never really a bad thing. Pandora could learn Thunder Wings. Yeah. Alright, where are you?
Oh, we have Thunderbolt.
Oh. That one you. We have Thunderbolt since when?
I don't know, but we have it. I mean, I don't think we actually technically need it because of our Broken Thunder ability.
Yeah. We never would have figured out that Broken Thunder ability if we'd known we had Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'll be careful, Miki, Lady Meow. We'll try not to let anybody else die. Would we want to replace Discharge with Thunder Wave? Guaranteed paralysis. We've still got Thunder for our electric damage.
I don't know, I'm not convinced that we're gonna want to waste a turn paralysing something. We'll probably just go for the kill.
Alright.
I mean, if we were earlier game, I'd say maybe, but because bear in mind, if at any point we end up in a fight where Thunderstorm's worn off, we'll want to switch back to Discharge because Thunder will go back to its normal accuracy.
That's true.
Lots of fire.
Alright.
I think this is the first time I've actually noticed the dramatic music.
Yeah, the music here is pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
A zappy scaredy cat if I let anybody else die. Oh dear.
I mean, he can't really afford to let anyone else die.
It's gonna be bad if it happens. Like, real bad.
Ninja stars.
Oh, the Hokage.
I do like Radion.
We fought you yet?
I think so, yeah. I think we definitely got further than theirs.
Yeah.
I do like that thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Ah,
Sturdy.
that's alright. As long as it doesn't affect us, it's fine.
Yeah. Well,
Ooh, Pokeball.
must be as far as we've gone then.
Yeah. I
We
feel
did-
like we haven't got any further.
Should we take a quick break here and begin rolling the dice when we get back?
Yeah?
Alright, we'll see you guys in a moment when the Trial of Truth approaches. We're back, guys. Let the trials begin.
Let's kick this nerd.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, starting with a nuclear type, as long as he doesn't have steel, is fine.
Yeah, I think you can't really switch into a nuclear type, so
No.
he's gonna have to be up front a lot of the time.
Yeah. But everything's weak to it except steel, so...
Yeah. I tricked out my Pokemon with TMs and competitive movesets. You'll never win. Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
I mean, if that's true, this could be quite awkward.
Hmm. Do we nuke it?
Yeah?
Oh god, we're faster.
Yeah, dual type, you're done. You done, son? Single type.
Might be faster than us. What do you think?
Tough call.
It's not speedy for an electric type, but it is an electric type.
Yeah. Do we have a ground Pokemon?
Like grass.
Yeah. We've got Thundora.
Thundora doesn't absorb electric anymore, though.
No. But it's Dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose it'll be quarter effective on Thundora because Dragon Electric.
Yeah.
We throw back. Suppose we've got Dragon Pulse.
Yeah. Generally a good go-to.
And Frost used Ice Beam. Why?
I guess its Thunder will also always hit as well at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, you were facing the gym leaders, Mangle? You just one-shot them all with your Nucleon? Oh, it's got leftovers.
Why does everything except us have leftovers?
I would kill for some leftovers.
Oh, you done. Test that Thunder theory. Yep, theory still holds.
Yep, continues to work.
It's super dead. Like, genuinely dead. Huh, you were not as intimidating as expected.
Yeah, my team's core, the three Pokemon that covered each other's weaknesses. Just to add in more Pokemon for utility and diversity.
I mean, if you already know about that, you probably should have already done it.
Yeah, there's no reason not to bring your other Pokemon along.
Oh, Jogan. Wild Jogan.
Yeah. Fair enough, Mangle. I can probably guess, actually. I bet it's the special place on top of the department store that sells random stuff each day.
She's not...
Are we talking to this lady?
I guess? She's like facing away from us and everything.
Probably drop that Pokeball down there.
Yeah, is this a trainer who doesn't want to battle? Dual type.
Probably fast though. We blast it.
Yeah, I don't think it's faster than us, isn't it?
I don't know. It's a flying type.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't actually know what our speed is, but I assume we're pretty fast. $161, 183, 209, 208. Okay, we're sort of average.
Yeah. We just send out Thundora again.
We're relying on the dragon.
Oh, Dora Fluff. Could ice this thing. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Dust this bitch!
That's not the move I expected.
Yeah. I mean, I'm constantly surprised by some of the moves that come out of other Pokemon.
Yeah. bug fairy?
Yeah. Is that still good for us?
I think it's all neutral.
Yeah, I don't feel like bug works especially badly against us.
Just hit it with an ice beam and see what happens.
Yeah.
Alright, fairy doesn't resist fairy.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Oh. This thing is ground?
Yes. It's a ground rabbit.
So ice should be good here, but I think we might heal up as a precaution. Do we think this thing will know fighting moves?
Impossible to say.
Just looks kind of burly. Whoop.
I was expecting that. Well, we don't have anything that's not going to care about earthquake, so Nope, we have nothing that flies.
let's hit it with an ice beam.
I guess. Think Ice Beam will kill it?
I don't know. What else would we do? Switch to something more tanky? Claptrap, maybe?
Maybe. Earthquake's physical, right?
Yeah.
130, 248, considerably higher.
Yeah. Alright.
Does Earthquake affect dive?
I wouldn't think so. But the idea does make me nervous. Let's just use Ice Fang instead.
Yes, that's fine. Everything's faster than us. Why am I surprised? What is that? Dinosaur rabbit?
Yes, I guess. Gonna play it safe. We can't lose any Pokemon at this point.
I think you're doing pretty safe just biting it.
Scared of crits.
Even a crit wouldn't have killed us there.
Unless he's got that item that makes crits more powerful. I can't rule anything out at this point.
You won.
Oh.
I mean, that would be cool if we do actually encounter her again.
Yeah. Yeah, don't lose Queen, Mangle. He was stupid in every gym.
This rock just floated up in front of us as we tried to go up the ladder. That thing has too many drills.
Is there such a thing as too many drills?
I mean, it has drill fingers, drill toes, drill moustache, and drill butt. So I would argue yes.
Nice. Neat. I'm gonna start popping repels anyway. Oh, items that we passed before. I guess so. No!
You freaking idiot.
Controls are unresponsive. Or perhaps a little too responsive.
You are a fool.
I swear I only tapped it.
See, you should have gone up and ran into the rock.
Binding Band.
What's that one is at home?
Worth picking up just to find out, I guess. Increases the power of binding moves. Oh.
Name!
We don't have fire spin anymore, right?
Correct.
Yeah, useless to us. Interesting though.
Again, I feel like this is a crappy point in the game to receive that item.
Yeah.
Like, early on when, you know, those moves are actually half decent.
Yeah. Made a big difference. Alright,
Let's do it.
Toasty.
Knew that was coming.
He said all that fiery hot stuff.
We don't want this fight.
No. That he clearly implied.
Punch it in the face?
Yeah.
Auntie's clearly not ready for this.
Yeah. He clearly implied he was going to send out a fire type.
You know, lots of hikers have had this weird unicorn thing.
Nah, health back.
Punch that horn off your head. I do like garlic here. I just wish ours had been shiny.
Yeah.
Ground dragon.
So,
Ice punch.
Ice punch. Much the perfect situation.
This is why we taught him ice punch.
Yep.
I think we have a move specifically for you.
Yeah.
Your physical defense is poo, though.
Are we just clocking him? Seeing what happens? Or...
I guess, unless you have a better idea. I don't think we actually have a psychic anymore, do we?
No. I mean, Pandora's got flying moves, but we'd have to swap in. Say this would be Auntie's deal. Auntie's still not leveled up enough.
Yeah, just punch it. I mean, drain, at least we get stabbed.
Oh, what have we done?
Oh, it gets attack power if you use a fighting move against it.
Oh. Well, that's a thing.
Ooh, that's a thing. Hammer. Okay, we're faster, we can kill it.
Right. It's better kill it's in trouble if it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was slightly concerned when it came up close combat, and it's like,
Yeah.
that's a powerful physical move.
You look familiar.
Hey, isn't this dickhead from outside the cave right at the start of the game?
Wait, is that?
Because he has those two Pokemon.
Yeah.
Is he calling us now?
He's on our phone list. Is everybody in here on our phone list? That would be entertaining.
That would be quite cool, actually.
Just make us really dumb for not noticing it all this time.
Yeah.
Gotta get the item, I suppose.
It's gonna be something stupid. Rocky helmet. Okay, I'm intrigued.
Uses the power of punches.
That's
Okay.
kind of cool. That looks like the helmet from Mega Man.
Yeah. Okay, so any,
So recoil damage regardless of move, as long as they hit us.
yeah, as long as it's a contact move. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I feel like that might actually be worth giving somebody. I mean, I don't remember who's got what item right now. Expert belt, yeah, keep that.
Maybe it might be good on Claptrap.
Yeah, because he's a tank.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Claptraps.
Wear this rocky helmet, shark. That's actually a pretty cool item.
Yeah.
That I will concede. Can ride up and down ladders, no problem. Ooh, a nugget.
There's a ladder there, so what's over here?
A trainer. And another
Oh.
ladder. And a Pokeball.
Well, this has got to be
Everybody thinks it's hot in here.
Yeah. Is this a volcano?
Revolver.
Do we nuke it, or do we...
Are we faster?
I don't know, because this thing is quite fast, isn't it?
I don't know, is it? I mean, alternatively, we turn to Thundora, who gives no fucks about either of its elements.
Yeah, I think that's a safe option.
That would have stung. That.
What? Oh,
Oh,
it wasn't
okay,
good.
so that was concerning. Oh wow, that's decent damage.
Yeah, I think that's the first time we've actually seen that hit.
Yeah. Predominantly because normally the enemy either gets killed beforehand or flamethrower was better than Hydro Pump. Go figure.
More accuracy, I guess.
Yeah. Oh well.
Anyway.
Kill it.
Yeah, it might be any physical move that activates Infuriate, I don't know, Mangle. Yeah, we got our chance to have one of our own. Thunder?
Yeah. Hit it with a lightning bolt while it's asleep. Yeah, that thing always starting asleep would really annoy me.
Yeah.
Electric Dark.
Yeah,
Darrigan.
suppose so.
That move does look cool.
Mm.
Oh, it survived.
Yeah. Wild charge.
Ooh. The pain.
And the storm's over though?
That's why we kept discharge.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we have 2 ladders.
Yeah, so we'll go down the right hand one first. Guess that one was protected by a trainer.
Yep, cool. Ooh,
Oh!
earthquake. We don't actually have a ground Pokemon there, do we?
No.
But we could teach it to Garlic if you can learn it.
I was gonna say. See if we can learn it. It's a good move.
Always the same TM. You can learn it. I think his physical is better than his special, isn't it, just?
Yeah. Stronger move as well.
Yeah. Earth power. Nah, cause earthquake. Punch ground.
I always loved in Final Fantasy VII if you give Tifa the move that hits all enemies. The way she does it is she punches the ground and rocks just fly up and hit all the enemies. This causes their own pocket earthquake. Hey Swampy the Swampert, how are you doing? This is a fan game, so some of the Pokemon are original. Well, every one of the Pokemon in our squad currently is original to this game. This game has a mix of fan Pokemon and real Pokemon.
It's quite fun. It's considerably more grown up than normal Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Some much darker themes in it, but it's actually really fun. That looks
And,
like a fire dude ahead of us.
Most of the Pokemon look really good. Like, these could be real Pokemon.
Ah, good thing he came forward. There was a Pokeball behind him.
Yeah. Pyromaniac Ifrit.
Ah,
Ooh.
that's cool.
Guess we blast it.
Yeah, kill it. That is kind of cute. Not seen one of you before.
Yeah, this is the only Pokemon fan game that I've played, but I definitely recommend it. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, I assume that is the evolved form.
That would make sense. Blast it again?
Yeah, assuming we're faster.
No idea how fast this thing would be. This is the first time we've ever seen these.
Devimp, Full Angel. Does it have a third form?
Nope,
No,
one of
just
these.
that thing.
Probably gonna be faster now.
I hate that move so much, that special ability.
Thundara.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're relying on Thundora a lot, but... I suppose Claptrap would have been fine.
Yeah.
I love that effect.
Yeah, that's fair. I definitely prefer watching blind plays of games, and Nuzlocks are just the only way to play Pokemon anymore.
It is now that there's like 8,000 Pokemon to catch in every game.
Yeah. But yeah, there's no category on Twitch for Pokemon fan games, so I popped it under Sun and Moon. Seemed like the best spot. Volcano has a guardian that lives deep inside.
Oh, we in a volcano?
Apparently. That must be why everybody's saying it's so warm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Useless.
The mockery.
I mean, I feel like this is weird. We haven't had to use a HM yet.
Yeah, we've not had to use any of them through here. Maybe they decided that's not a thing they wanted to do.
I sincerely doubt it.
Hmm.
Well, that looks like the exit to this bit.
Yeah.
I don't think for a minute we're out of Victory Road, do you?
I got a new lineup of Pokemon.
Oh, it's the other thing.
Ah. So this thing's probably quite fast?
I guess? What was it? Psychic Electric?
I think so.
Not Claptrap then.
Nope. That makes it Thundora's job. I know. I don't know, we're a good chunk of the way into here. So maybe we're getting towards the end. Yeah, I like that they've given all the people a reason why they're just chilling in Victory Road. They're all clearly doing something or other to prepare for the Elite Four. I'm just trying out some new Pokemon. The other person's already been through here, but is still preparing for themselves. That one guy's working on his core. We keep Dragon Pulsing? Or maybe we Thunder this.
Yeah, I think I can Thunder this one. Truly ghastly looking Pokemon.
It doesn't look that much like Ghastly. You. Air Cutter, I think?
Yeah.
Didn't do as much as I'd hoped.
Not stab.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose it isn't anymore.
Stab counts for a lot in these games.
Yeah.
This guy actually has a half decent team.
Yeah. Dragon Pulse this thing?
Yeah.
I think you took a break halfway through a gem angle. You gotta get your mindset in the right spot. Don't let all these things have extreme speed. Like, they're not gonna be faster than everything anyway. What are they getting out of it?
Extreme speed's always been like a really dumb move, though.
Yeah. Is this one, is this the one that's fairy?
I think it is. Garlic.
Fairy would resist fighting. I don't know if it does extra damage to fighting.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, it does. Ice type?
Yeah, Dorfluff maybe. Yeah, it's normal Nuzlocke rules.
Oh, that's not ideal.
Ooh. Yeah, one Pokemon in each area, any Pokemon that faints is dead. That stung.
It did. It also chose to use Hydro Pump rather than a Fairy move.
Yeah, you think it doesn't have one?
Maybe, but if it doesn't have a Fairy move, it maybe has an Ice move. But it didn't lead with that either. Weird.
We heal and see what happens.
Yeah. Okay, so sticking with. Oh, God damn. Well, it's only got 5 of those.
Yeah. I was confident they only had water moves. And swap to a Claptrap or somebody, but.
So surely drowning us.
What's the blind part? Oh, because this is the first.
Oh, hello.
map. Oh.
Switching it up.
So that's dark ground, right?
Dark ground with steel moves.
So Ice Beam should.
Yeah. Should do it.
Yeah, this is our first time playing it. That's what we mean by a blind play. So we've no idea what we're going up against. We're on our way to the Elite Four right now, and we have no idea who the Elite Four are in this game.
Yeah, and we've been suitably wrecked at various points throughout the game.
Yep. Okay, Moonblast, I guess.
Yeah, Ice Beam's going to do Jack. Moonbeam!
Yeah, this game's definitely a lot harder than your typical Pokemon game. We've gotten wrecked enough already.
Oh. That's annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have tried to sheer cold it, I guess. That would have been another option.
Comes the Hydro Pumps again.
Well, that's like 4.
Yeah.
It's got to be nearly out of Hydro Pumps.
None of them ever miss when it's the enemy.
No. 5.
I'm not sure if that's 4 or 5, to be honest.
That should have been 5. Yep.
If all of our Pokemon die...
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Swampy the Swampert. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the failings. If all of our Pokemon die... Well, normally we play by if all of our Pokemon die, then we've just lost that squad and we have to train a fresh one. But we are using this game's built-in Nuzlocke mode, so I don't know if it kills us if we run out of Pokemon. It's anybody's guess. So we'll be finding out. Well, hopefully we won't be finding out.
Yeah, no, we won't be finding out. That's not what we want.
Oh, so this is it. Yep. This is where we go from here, is it?
If that's a double battle, do we want Thundora swapping up to 2nd place?
Yeah, maybe. I was thinking about... Ah, no, because then the Thunder's gonna zap Radion as well. Can we put a Dorfluff up front? Put our 2 fragile, powerful ones up front because we can't really swap into them easy.
Yeah, I guess. Well, let's crack on. Well, we could take them one at a time in theory.
Yeah, we could try that. Should we just do that?
It's probably wiser.
Mm-hmm. The furious howling of the wind.
I mean, we're at the point now where playing clever is better than playing brave.
Yeah. Nuke this thing?
Yeah.
I mean, technically that's mechanics rather than gameplay, but yeah, try not to spoil things. Let us
Do
blunder
not
into
want this
stuff.
one.
Yeah, this one's steel.
Pandora?
Yeah. Or Gali Kid?
Yeah, it's fine.
Like it's a lower level. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. If it happens, it happens, so...
Why did you do that?
What? What did I do?
Why did you grass move it?
To conserve drain punches?
But you could have killed it in one.
Yeah. I kind of thought that would kill it in one anyway, to be honest. I think it hits fairly hard.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah. I mean... Double battles are kind of nightmarish in a Nuzlocke because if they both attack one Pokemon, then you really run a risk. Non-campaign games? What sort of games? What do you mean by non-campaign games? Things without a story mode? It's like nuking this thing,
Yeah.
right?
It's a Wii.
Yeah, I do quite a mix of different games. Most of them are things with a story. If you're playing on PC, there'll be a schedule. If you're watching on PC, there'll be a schedule underneath the stream that shows the games I'm playing at the moment.
Oh, it was easy. Who are you, old man?
Certainly seem a familiar.
This is gonna be Sir what's his name, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the gold corn.
It is. It is Sir Goldcorn.
Yep. Yeah, some of the games I've been playing lately is Dark Souls 2. I recently started Skyrim. We've got a Minecraft evening on Wednesdays and a team stream on Fridays when we usually play League or CSGO. So we've got a good mix of things.
Murder it.
I intend to.
Is it faster than us?
Yeah.
Jeez. Good thing it didn't hit very hard.
That might be faster than
Yeah,
us.
that's probably going to be faster than us.
Dorfluff or Thundora?
I think Thundero's probably safer.
Yeah.
I do like Splendid Fowl. I'm sad that ours never made it that far.
Yeah.
Get wrecked, son!
Yeah, there's a pretty good mix of games that we do. Starting a new game on Wednesday afternoon. Not sure what it'll be yet. There's a poll going for it right now. Yeah, let me bring up let's see what the current score is on the poll. Looks like FTL is in the lead for Wednesday afternoons.
I want to know when you're going to go back to Heart of Darkness.
I might be doing it tomorrow. 6, 4, and 2. It's so rare that I put on a poll for games and it's not tied. I think that might be the first time. Theo doesn't tend to help Mangle. It's not what he does.
Yeah, very true. 61. Good lord.
You're gaining the championship.
Okay. I was supposed to say, and what are you supposed to be?
Yeah.
Old woman.
Well, shows what you've got. Powers summoned from beyond this mortal coil.
Medium or hex. Hex maniac. Ghost!
Zoinks!
I mean, you scream at ghosts, right?
Yeah. This should hit, right? Because it's a nuclear type attack?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just imagine if Destiny Bond was an ability, not a move.
Does this thing go steel?
I don't think so. It could be, but
I don't know what its typing is. Well, we'll blast it and find out.
yeah, it was not.
Okay. Oh!
Oh,
Never mind.
It was a cunning ruse.
A ploy!
Okay, now it might be. Well, let's scream at it.
Yeah. I think this game has a couple of legendaries. But we've not caught any of them.
I haven't seen any of them yet.
Yeah. Had their locations hinted at.
Why have you forsaken me?
I think it's post Elite 4 that you do the legendaries, yeah. A great reckoning approaches. Something wicked this way comes. Because it does.
Ooh, a silk scarf. Might be time to tag Radion out up front.
Yeah. There you go, Golly Kid. Your time to shine.
Huh,
Oh.
so that's lava.
Yeah. That's something. Ah, I forgot to use the,
Oh man. Should have a claptrap up front.
Yeah.
Oh well. Can't escape now, what a shame. Just have to
Yeah.
kill you.
Yeah, time to pop some more repels. Yeah, supposedly they're still adding more stuff to this game as well, Swampy. Like, it's... Release and the important stuff is there, but there's still a lot more stuff they say they want to add in. What did I come in here to do?
Repel.
Okay. Alright, what's your deal? No, I saw you.
You like hiding behind big rocks. Okay. Too soon.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think this squad's not good.
Yeah.
Constantly swapping out.
It's not bad, it's just specialized. People are good at different things. We don't want to take chances at this point. If we lose a Pokemon in Victory Road, we're not doing the Elite Four tonight.
I mean, there's a good chance we're not doing Elite Four tonight anyway at this rate. Haven't actually made it through the Victory Road yet.
We've got to be near the end now, right?
I don't know, I still feel like there's going to be some use of... I don't like these things. We should probably just hit it with thunder.
I think there's going to be some twist.
Yeah, well, I feel like there's going to be some TM crap, because there always is. And why would they take it out? Because we've now got items to do it for us.
Yeah. I don't know, they might be making a point.
Maybe.
That's ground, isn't it?
Yes. Ground fire. Claptrap?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get burned.
Just so they get burned.
Why does everything have extreme speed? Ha! Rocky helmet.
Nice.
Well, I guess we're about to find out.
Yeah.
Aha! Does not affect us because we're underwater. Yeah, there we go. Called it.
Yep.
I remembered its ability. Contact more or less guarantees burn.
There's nothing more important to me than
he's kind of
speed.
right. Certainly in early games, that was literally how it worked.
Yeah. There's nothing more important to me than speed. I need speed. Speed is what I live for. Can I hop across this? No.
Not yet.
I mean, it wouldn't be remotely safe to hop across it, but it
Yeah.
looks like you could potentially.
Not yet. Not until you've got lava hot.
Yeah.
Don't fall into lava. Watch what you're doing.
Yeah, don't read chat whilst navigating lava.
Yeah. I mean, this looks like it's going to collapse any minute.
Yeah. Taking this guy with it. Let's have a quick battle with him while we've still got a chance.
No, because we're not at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, dragon douchebag. That's a pure dragon type.
Well, we can just start ice punching things, I guess.
Yeah. No, thankfully.
Yes, I don't think so. I'd be surprised if you could, but I don't necessarily want to test the theory.
Yeah.
Ice punch it again?
Yeah. He's dragon flying, right? Should be double weak.
Should be dragon flying or dragon glass.
Either
Or
way.
grass flying. It's all the things that are weak to ice punch.
Yeah. Yay, go auntie.
I mean, there's surf and dive, but this is the first time we've encountered lava. After a certain point, you can swim without surf, yeah. Ice punching, I guess.
Ice punch, ice punch.
Yeah, you get items in this game that do what the HMs do. Oh.
Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Son of a...
There was no way he was surviving that. How did that thing...
Are you just gonna keep dragging me friggin' back?
Seems that way. Golly kid, why? You trusted us.
God damn it, Nappa!
Yeah, it's the Dunsparce evolution that they came up with for this game.
Get us out of here.
Can get...
Oh,
Yeah, we're just heading back.
I mean, we could probably take them one by one.
Okay.
If it'll let us take them one by one. Nope.
Well.
Well, this is definitely not what we wanted right now. I mean, Claptrap does not want to be there.
No. So these are... What is it? One electric psychic and the other electric... fairy?
No, I think they're both electric psychic.
Okay. Pandora then. What will a Dorfluff do? Good question. Moonblast?
Yeah.
Oh, we never got to see our Mega Starter. Oh right, Stormbringer.
No.
No, no, no.
Oh, that works quite well. Ow.
No, 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 no.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
they're electric types.
Ah, yeah.
Cleave.
Dragon Pulse and Heal.
Yeah. We're never going to finish this game.
Certainly starting to feel that way.
Well, that's not good.
Nope.
Ah!
Ah. Do we just try and beat? Is it gonna? It's gonna be fast, isn't it?
Relatively, yeah.
We could try and beat it down. Thunder and Moonblast.
Hmm. We don't really have a better option, do we?
Not really. Stab it with the instant crushers.
Yeah, well, we dealt with
Okay.
that.
Yeah, at least we made progress on Victory Road.
Assumingly the other thing has a thingy then.
That seems quite likely.
Please stop that. Yep, there it is.
Oh, yeah. We do the same again?
I guess. Now we're out of thunder.
Yep. Everything about this.
I don't care for you right now. Punk.
Oh, okay.
Please redirect. Please redirect.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as long as it doesn't Vault Absorb.
Yeah. I wouldn't have done anything anyway because it was at full health, but... Thunderstorm subsided.
Yep. I guess of course it would.
Yeah, I couldn't pick the other one. So I guess that Dougal's coming out of retirement.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Enough with the branching paths.
So many branches. Yeah,
That's gotta lead to the legendary. Oh, flamethrower. Neat. Yeah, that's got to lead to legendary.
Still getting the lava hop HM after we
Oh, there's another ladder.
after we beat the Elite Four. Okay.
That's ominous as hell.
I mean, we can't from inside a cave, and also we don't currently have a flying type. Rip Kai.
Yeah, that's ominous as all heck.
So we gotta push these things down there to... Let's chill. It's a strength glove. So we need to push it over one.
Over one, down one.
Jump in. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be. I think we're making a shortcut. I thought they were going to fall down and maybe block that path that we couldn't get over. Okay, well, we made this. What does this do for us?
Literally nothing, unless it affects something later on.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Oh well, we've ruled out a route.
Yeah. It might be... Oh, no, they did fall down.
Now we can cross there. So is this actually the right way?
I don't know. Should we go back and try the other one?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Oh, we can push those boulders into here, I presume, to make a path.
Well, we can't do that from where we are, so...
Did we go past those boulders already? Did we miss a thing?
I
No.
don't think so.
Well.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, up we go. Come on. How much more can there be?
Is this the bit we were literally just on about? Oh no, it's just a different bit. Unless that now created the
Yeah,
path.
maybe.
So we had to come this way to do that, to go back to do the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So what do we do with these boulders?
Good question.
Oh, there's one all the way up there.
Yeah.
And there's one there.
Okay.
So that's got to go all the way up. Well, not all the way up, but
Yeah.
yeah, up, round and down. Told you we need some HMEBS.
Yeah, that's fair. You're right.
Come on, dude. How many Pokemon games you played?
Yeah, but this is a fun game.
Yeah, there's some things that are just generic there. They have to be in the game. Yeah, let's not push too far ahead before we know where we need to be. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, just want to go all the way up.
Yeah.
So now where?
Like I say, now where is that gone? Uh-oh, running out of repels.
Yeah. Back down here, you think?
I don't know, where did we see that stupid rock before and we were like, oh, lava heart.
Yeah, that was a while back, I think.
Oh no, it's there.
Yeah. Oh! Air! Sunlight!
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the exit.
As long as we're out of this cave, I'll be happy. Oh, that's good.
We haven't actually got a Master Ball yet.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, we made it. We made it. We made it.
We did it.
We made it to this horrible hellscape castle on the top of a volcano.
Yeah. Championship site. See any nuclear Pokemon in the arena?
Yes.
This new trainer, everyone says they're scary strong. You know what the new trainer's specialty is? I can't find any info on them. Wait a sec, you look kinda familiar. Oh my gosh, it's you! Wow!
Have we met before?
We're the new trainer that everybody's talking about.
Let me heal your Pokemon. Oh, you seem to be carrying a corpse there. Oh look, we filled up another row.
Yeah.
That whole bottom row is actually like ones that we really cared about.
Yeah.
I mean, our starters on the row above, but
I think we felt every one of these.
yeah.
Oh, rough times, Mangle. Wait, your Mega was also your starter, right? Oh, that sucks. Fucking Theo.
It's revenge for all the shit we've given him.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Dougal's coming back in.
Yeah. Probably because Dougal's the only one who won't take a million years to level.
I mean, Dougal and Auntie are not ready.
No, we want them all level 70.
This game is brutal and unforgiving.
Hey, aren't these these are from Ruby Sapphire? Do you allow us to interview you for a news story? Great. Oh, it actually is them. They've got the same names. This is Gabby reporting live from the Tandor Championship. The air in here is crackling with energy. I can almost taste these trainers' determination. However, only one of them will come out on top. Who will it be?
I like the fact there are multiple trainers here. Like, in the other games, it's just you.
I was starting to wonder if there's going to be something weird to this, though. Is there like a qualifying round before the
Oh, that
like
would be
a
brutal.
knockout stage before the Elite Four?
That would be so brutal, but I would
Yeah.
love it.
Tell me, what is your name? Wanda. Wait a minute. Wanda is in the same Wanda that put a stop to the power plant attacks? Wow, you're a national hero.
That means we can just leave, right? You
Yeah.
should give us the award.
Yeah, we automatically qualify? That's how the other lady recognizes. We've been on TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're all over the news. Of course, a powerful trainer like you, it's only natural you'd end up here. But with someone like you in the running, there's no doubt about it. We're in for a thrilling championship. And cut. That was great. And I'm sure our viewers from all over Tandor will be rooting for you. Of course, we'll be filming the battles too. We'll keep an eye on you for sure. Interesting. Who do you think is going to win the championship? Hasn't Maria retired, basically? Yeah. Okay, yep. A single elimination tournament. 32 trainers go in and one champion emerges.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Does that mean there isn't an Elite Four? It's just a throwdown?
Dunno.
I suppose Lassie Empire. Ooh. Moment of silence for our fallen companions. Can't believe you're yawning in a moment of silence for our fallen companions.
Oh look, you can still motions.
This place that just got literally everything. Stock. Tempting.
Yeah, literally all the balls.
Challenge lies ahead of you.
So that's Hyperberry.
Yeah.
That's Sigolcorn. I don't know who you are.
But it does look like it's all the phone trainers that are showing up.
That's kind of neat, though.
What's through the rooms at the back? I'm nervous to walk into somewhere.
Yeah, I don't really feel like. I mean, I assume that you have to talk to the guy in the center to start everything.
I would assume that's the entrance. I didn't get either of them, Lady Meow. I think it's potions, plural. And Ice Heal needs to be spelled correctly.
Ooh, snippy.
I know, no space. I guess that is the correct spelling technically. It needs to be spelled incorrectly, for the correct incorrectly.
I mean, there's actually rooms?
I don't know, shall I try walking through?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, there are actually rooms. Oh, this is the Hall of Fame.
Oh, it's... I don't know.
Oh, is this where the trainers are going to be stood when we
Yeah.
start?
This might be where the battles take place, and you need to go through there to book entry.
Yeah, get drawn up. Well, first we need to go and train the rest of the squad.
Yep.
Oh, sweet baby jeebers, we're going to get effed.
Hold on, where's the train? Wait, is do you think the train's down there? Oh.
Don't know.
Oh.
Oh, you did not just start a rival fight. Oh, thank God.
Wanda, you didn't think I was gonna miss your league challenge, did you? Came here as fast as I could when I heard you were making your way through Victory Road. No way I could miss this. After all, I was there when it all began.
Wanda, I know I haven't always been there for you. I realise that now, after 10 years. But I'm determined to make up for it by being here at your moment of triumph. I promise I won't miss a minute of your rise to glory. After all, you are my child. What else should a father do? Where's Theo?
Hey, have you seen Theo? I thought he'd be with you somehow.
Theo and Cameron left the Ranger HQ some time ago. I too thought they'd be here. But I guess not, after all. They're both still recovering from their battles against Curie.
Yeah, Theo said he was going to take a break for a bit.
Yeah. I assume, as I say, I assume that's... Oh my God, all the characters!
Come on, I'm doing 1/4 of the people here.
Oh, 1/4. You thought you were just going to challenge the league without me? Heh, as if I'd make it that easy on you, Wanda. We're rivals. That means wherever you go, I'll be there too. Oh God.
Middle-aged Dr. Bruce.
I know, I don't remember what voice that is now. I will be watching as well, of course. That's more like fucking Bane. I fully expect to see both of you make it to the final round. Haha, you can bet on me, Dad. Well, Wanda, I gotta go make some final preparations. My Pokemon will be in tip-top shape. How are yours getting along? See you in the arena. Where's he going?
After all this time and everything he's been through, he's still filled with energy. Radioactive energy.
I'm disappointed that you didn't follow that up differently.
Yeah.
After all this time, this is it.
The kid's fighting spirit can't be stopped. Like, whoa. It comes down to you and Theo in the finals, Wanda. I wonder which of you will come out on top. Only time will tell. Anyway, we're gonna take our seats. Good luck out there.
Just gonna fuck up and sit in the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back in like a couple of days, maybe.
And our championship arena. Oh, there's no healing in there?
Oh! Oh! Oh dear! Oh, suddenly everything just got a bit worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is gonna be a lot harder than I thought it was.
So,
That explains why they don't sell X items here, I guess.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, we'll just go like grind to 100 now? Oh, this is all kinds of bad.
Yeah. Oh, these are the stems.
Yeah. This game is well thought out.
Yeah.
Like, I give it 10 out of 10 for design. What are we gonna do, Lumus? Oh, there's the train.
There's the train. Right.
Which assumably we still can't use. Oh, we can now use it.
Yeah.
You're just gonna leave.
It turns out that it's strictly no healing items during the League Championship.
And you keep going until you're knocked out.
Yep. Gonna be 4 rounds. Assuming that, everybody gets knocked out each time.
Yep.
I thought it'd be finished with the fly invention by now.
So, to Ninja Village and away.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm not feeling good about this.
This is spooky.
I mean, no heals, that makes everything 1,000 times more terrifying.
Yeah, it really does. Okay, so we need everybody to get a shell bell all leftovers.
We haven't even picked up a single leftovers.
Yeah. I don't remember where we got the shell bell either, but I assume we can't just farm them.
Yeah.
Check out the department store shop while we're here. Yeah, special one on the roof.
I mean, what do we do?
Yeah.
Do we get healed between rounds?
I don't know. I'm really uncertain about what we're getting ourselves in for here.
Bad times.
When-
This could be the end of the stream tonight. If we actually get in there. This game is evil.
Right, let's get the training done as fast as we can. Yeah, this could be something.
I do not feel prepared for this.
No, me neither.
Yeah, I feel all kinds of you're about to get messed up, son.
Yeah, I felt a lot more confident when I thought it was going to be a regular Elite Four. We've done those before.
Yeah.
But I don't really know what we're in for here, and it makes me uncertain about our levels as well.
I am concerned about our levels.
Yeah. I mean, we're mostly fighting like level 60s on the way in here, but I mean, we're doing that with the help of healing items.
Yeah. Not encouraging me at all. It has to be said.
Yeah. I've got the EXP egg. Level up pretty fast.
Is it worth taking the experience share off and just power leveling?
Maybe. We have to find somebody that Auntie could beat as well.
Firebug. I'm not sure there is anyone, is there?
Be difficult. Maybe just the cheetah things.
It's not a great matchup.
Yeah.
Can't do either of the water types. Can't do this one. What's the second guy got again?
Oh, he's got the what is it, Fighting Dark? That one should be alright, actually.
Yeah, no, he's got the Fighting Dark. That might be okay.
Yeah, let's take the XP share off then. It will be faster that way. Google, my boy, back in the fight.
He gonna die. Just reminds me of the line from The Incredibles. We're dead! We're dead! We're alive, but we're dead!
You can still feel my ass, but it's already been kicked.
Go home! You know your homework, you haven't. Chi-Chi's gonna kick my ass! Krillin, are you okay? Oh, I was just waiting for the rest of me to catch up. There it is! Oh.
It's gonna be us soon.
I genuinely think we're not gonna friggin' do it.
Are we wanting to get to 75? Because that will mean an extra episode. It's,
Obviously.
Yeah, so that has to be your call to make. You're the one with the time constraints.
We haven't come this far to get knocked out like a punk.
Yeah, we're thinking 75s.
Probs.
Yeah. There's going to be another episode next week. I was going to say as well, I mean,
I think we'd be pushing it, to be fair.
Yeah, I'd normally allot at least an hour for the Elite Four. I gotta figure this is the same length of time.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm fine. But you've got a space launch in the morning.
Yeah.
You know they are not gonna be happy.
No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that even if we were pushing our luck to try the Elite Four tonight, we probably wouldn't do it.
Not by our normal finishing time. We definitely overrun.
Yeah, and I feel like we probably wouldn't make it if we went in at this level. We might, but with healing items we probably would.
Yeah.
With no item constraints, not happy at 70.
Yeah, that's the thing. We want to be a higher level than we normally would, because normally we'd have revive options, and we don't. This is actually the game ends if we lose there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay with rolling the dice, but I'd like better numbers on them.
Yeah, I feel like this game from the start has been punishing us for weakness.
Yeah.
And this is literally the last hint of, so, do you think you're ready, kid? Do ya?
Yeah.
And it's like, do you know what? I'm going to take another bit of time to prepare.
Yeah. You know what? I don't feel ready. Catch you later.
Yeah. I hate the fact that we're having to do this, but I also feel like if we went in and just died like bitches in the second round, we would be so cross.
Yeah.
We have sunk so much time and energy into this game that we are finishing it.
Yeah. Like, there needs to be a chance of us losing, otherwise it's no fun. But we would like to win.
I mean, this game gives you more than enough chances to lose.
Yeah.
It does not play kindly.
Spent a lot of the game with no Pokemon in the box. We've thought plenty of times we were gonna wipe.
Yeah, we've played plenty of time in the game with no Pokemon in the box. Plenty of time holding our breath, praying that this Pokemon makes it through the fight.
Yeah.
I mean, we've even pulled out the stops and pulled out some pretty hardcore Pokemon, and we're still not happy.
Yeah.
We have a pseudo-legendary dragon on our squad.
We had Garlickid, who was functionally a legendary, a plot legendary, and we lost him.
Lost our starter, lost our secondary starter for 90% of the game, lost Garlickid, lost 2x4, who is a plot-heavy Pokemon.
Yeah.
Lost our 2 Mega Evolutions.
Yep. I think we might again have... Well, we definitely got more Pokemon dead in the box than in the box. Than alive in the box, yeah. How about then if we include the... Probably even if we include the nuclear reserves, not if we include the active squad.
I think, yeah, if we include both, then we're over. But not by much.
Yeah.
But yeah, not happy. So not happy.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about... I mean, I'm not saying that we should do anything about it, because it's a bit late now, but I'm not sure how I feel about Nucleon on the squad. In a survival capacity, Nucleon's a massive handicap.
Deadly as all heck, though.
Yeah, I know, that's what I mean. Like, we kind of need it, but...
Yeah. The glassist cannon.
Yeah.
Nucleon goes in first, murders everything it encounters, and until it has to swap out. That's when the rest of the squad step in. That's how it's got to be.
Yeah. Still, though.
Yeah, we can get the Nucleomons clean now. We've already got a good Nucleomon in our squad, though, so...
Just come with a team of nuclears.
Yeah. All nuclear all the time. Oh look, you have a steel type. Well, I quit.
Yeah, that would be quite bad, actually. Yeah, not sharing the experience is just getting us so many levels.
It is. Especially since the lucky egg doubles the experience you get rather than the total.
Yeah.
So overall we've gone from getting 2,500 share between them to 3,000 just on Dougal.
Dougal's just steroiding out.
Yeah.
Come on, Dougal, take your medicine. Well, you wanted Dougal in the party.
Yeah. Not like this though.
Hey, we lost my favourite ages ago. We lost Bubblebug.
Yeah. That's true.
And then we got crippled when Kai was taken from us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good job we did rely on some of these others early on.
Yeah.
Because we had to come back to them.
Hugger's still waiting for his triumphant return.
I mean, a ground flying wouldn't be terrible, but
Yeah.
at this point I don't know who we'd tag out for it.
Plus we're trying to use all original Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, if we get wiped and we decide we get a second chance, he will lead that team.
Yeah.
Oh god, can you imagine how hard the leveling's going to be if we do have to relearn from the beginning?
Yeah.
Because we've got nothing high level enough to train here.
Nope.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yep.
I mean, I love the idea of the end of this game, but the levels are just so high.
Yeah.
It's real. This is not. This is literally. I mean, we knew this from the start. This is a Pokemon game for adults. Like the themes, the challenge, the difficulty. This is not a game for kids.
Even so, the levels are high. We've been grinding a lot here.
Yeah.
And I suppose that's partly because we've taken so many casualties.
Yeah, but this game is definitely designed for the more experienced gamer.
Yeah.
And we brought it to this channel so you can watch us be miserable.
Yeah.
Well, Dougal's nearly at 75.
Yeah.
He's gained 10 levels in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, we can get away to 75 and do the Elite Four after all. Or the Championship Challenge after all.
Well, assumedly, if we actually got everybody to the level and then the next episode we would do the Elite Four, we'd then have to do post-game.
Yeah.
So we'd have to go legendary hunting.
Yeah, I guess so.
Which, to be fair, I feel like we kind of should.
Yeah, that'd be cool to do. I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, I mean, legendary hunting is kind of mandatory when you're doing a Nuzlocke. And if it won't let us catch them because, you know, we've already got a Pokemon, then we just have to murder them.
Yeah.
Point is, we need to see the legendaries for this game because, you know, unique game.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Unique legendaries.
So do you think we will see Maria in this tournament then?
Maybe.
Do you think it's going to be random draw? 'Cause we saw all those familiar people there.
Probably. I mean, I would assume it's random for the simple fact that it makes more sense to be random.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different trainers we could be fighting. All the people that we've spoken to on the phone, potentially Maria. Theo's going to be in there as well.
Yeah.
But I assume he'll be put in the opposite bracket to us so we can face him in the finals.
Who knows? Maybe
Yeah.
maybe that's how this game gets you.
Yeah, maybe he's the first round and he's the easiest opponent you'll face. Like I did say early on, I wouldn't be surprised if we got to the end of this and Theo was the first person in the Elite Four.
Yeah.
Not the champion, but in the Elite Four.
Yeah.
Any casualties? When did you last check in, Miki?
Yes, there have been casualties. I was going to say earlier, Miki's not been around for a while.
Yeah.
So that means you're going to get a weird cat face.
Oh, I'm also gonna get zapped. Yeah, wait, did you leave before we lost Garly Kid, Miki? It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, I mean, you can usually tell if we've suffered a loss by the fact that we'll be training a new Pokemon and cursing our lives.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, we lost Garly Kid.
Yes, Garlic Kid is no more.
Not one we were expecting to lose.
Yeah, that one took us by surprise. Because of those stupid Dunseraphs! Fucking Dunsparce.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Dunsparce. Screw Dunsparce. I feel like that's a fair comment, to be fair.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Dunsparce.
Yeah, been a rough evening all round.
So this is yet again not the final stream of Pokemon Uranium.
Keep building up that tension.
And we get dragged back again. surprised he hasn't learned flamethrower.
I can teach him flamethrower. Be better than incinerate, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yep, looks like we'll be doing this the next Monday, Miki. And continue to get your Asmoth fix.
You'll miss me when I'm gone. Which apparently won't be anytime soon.
Mm-hmm. See if anything else that Auntie could potentially learn. Oh, we've got Silverwind. Probably replace the... Oh, can't learn Silverwind.
He's not got wings, has he?
No, I suppose not.
Cursed practical elements.
Yeah. Practicality in a Pokemon game.
Practically unheard of.
Doesn't really seem like there's a lot here. Infestation, is that physical or...
I don't know.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
physical.
Physical and weak.
Yeah. He'll be back, Miki. He visits his family on a Monday. That's why he's never here for this stream. Alright. Start some fires. It's me, Miki. Do you want to train? Yeah, you love fire, right, Miki? Oh, Alex B, 1987. Hello, how are you doing? Having a good day? It's an imposter Miki. Yeah, if it was the real Miki, they'd be using a fire type. 5 electric. 4000 XP for these things.
That's a lot. Wow, that thing's really sticking its butt up.
Yeah, well, it's gotta bring it over itself to fire the flames out of it. And that's how this works.
That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Is there a fire electric type? Can't think of one.
Not that I know of.
What's up now, Mangle? What's going on?
More death.
Ooh. This game. Why does it do this to us?
Why do we let it do this to us?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh dear.
Queen's the Psychomata, one of the bug
I
queens.
know.
Ah, that is rough. Man, you're really catching up with us tonight, Mangle.
Yeah,
We
death toll is high.
yeah, we pulled ahead early, but nope, catching back up. You know, like yesterday, Mangle was messaging me. I'm at the 7th gym and I've only lost 6 Pokemon. And we're saying, well, you can't really be one of the failings then. I'm afraid I'm going to have to cast you out. But it's been fixed. One of us, Mangle. One of us.
Yeah, just getting suitably murdered by...
Yeah. It was a lava vent? Yeah. I have sympathies. Those things are rough.
Lava.
Like fire snake things sticking up out of the ground under the water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we weren't ready for that.
No, those things are quite brutal. I mean, they're nothing compared to a friggin' Crovolva. She's just evil.
Next best thing, though.
Yeah. Not fun times.
We did not go into that underwater area expecting to fight a powerful fire type.
No, no, we did not. That's fair to say. When that happened, we were like, what?
Yeah. We can get some good levels before the end of this session. It'll give us time to look at moves next time. Poke around all the move tutors. We're gonna have to go diving again. Oh. Yeah, those pirates are not an easy fight either.
Well, Auntie's coming into her own.
Yeah.
High speed leveling.
In the hyperbolic time chamber.
Welcome to the room of infinite bullshit! Have we run out of flamethrowers, or are you just trying it out?
Run out of flamethrowers. That's the job, though. Gotta keep
I like the
lighting
animation.
up. Neon the Destroyer. Nucleon is a pretty awesome Pokemon.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure when we put one in the squad. Weak to everything, but no, done good work. Can't say that.
Yeah.
Can't say it hasn't.
We shall gnaw on your bones. Oh, that happened sooner or later.
Yeah.
How does this thing X-Scissor? Does it use its, like, spike butt?
Mandibles, maybe?
No, I feel like its mandibles are really, very big.
No. It's gonna work out for a bit. Beat up this guy.
For old time's sake.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to enjoy this. Did you switch the items?
I did not. I don't know why you'd have thought that I would.
Because, you know, that would have been the smart thing to do.
Yeah, so I don't know why you'd have thought that I would. What part of this are you not getting? Outrage. Probably not. Let's probably stick with Dragon Pulse.
Yeah, it's considered more powerful, but...
But not controlling a Pokemon is a killer in Nuzlocke. Go get you a Frasulo. Which one's a Frasulo? Is that the bug? Did you get one of the awesome bugs.
I think all the bugs in this game are awesome, to be fair.
Yeah, but I mean the ice one looked amazing.
Yeah, the ice one was very cool.
Sad we didn't get to catch one of those.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the bug Pokemon in the other games, they're okay early on, but they don't really hold up too much later on. Whereas like the bug Pokemon in this game, it's like, yeah, these look cool and they're actually really good.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bug Queen thing is really awesome.
Like, I get it's meant to be a theme that bug Pokemon tend to grow fast early but don't grow strong. But yeah, give us some more variety with that. Bug types are cool.
I mean, the designs in this game are absolutely beautiful. There! It's there!
Can't see it.
Tamas!
I can't see it while I'm looking for it, come on. It's way too late to be able to read. I've got my glasses on, Miki, that's the sad part. My eyes are just tired.
Your eyes are tired.
I woke up early today.
What time did you get up today?
Like 9?
Ooh, 9.
At least Rasulo is awesome, Mangle. It's, go look on the bright side. You get to make a new friend, right?
Yeah, this Pokemon doesn't level anywhere near as quickly.
No.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's just not quick.
Yeah. Do you think the storm makes electric... The storm probably makes electric moves stronger as well as making thunder always hit, right?
Probably. Why you continue trying the other move?
Yeah, I think it'll probably do the job.
Oh yeah, it should do.
I was just idly contemplating, because that makes the thunder even scarier. Although it also does damage over time. Most of the weather moves either do damage over time or boost related moves, don't they?
That's true. But yeah, discharge is more than sufficient.
We get that Minicorn. That's pretty sweet, Mangle. It's a cool Pokemon. Rest in peace, Onyei. Maybe I've had my glasses on too long today. I don't know if that tires my eyes more. Got a bit of a headache. It's the worst thing when you've had your glasses on for hours and then you take them off and you realise just how blurry the world looks. Yeah, it makes sense. Do the ninjas, do all the other quests while you're travelling around to get the ninjas.
Yeah.
Discharge looks kind of cool, at least.
Yeah, I did like it as a move.
It's 9 discharges enough to hit level 75.
Probably not.
And the Dragon Pulse will probably also kill these things.
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely the Hokage. We've spent more than enough time in this friggin' ninja dojo.
Yeah. Beating the heck out of ninjas. Need that Yatagara Ukes. No, you don't have an electric type. Well, this thing is tough as all heck, so yeah, it's worthy of being on a squad.
It takes an age to evolve.
Yeah.
The Volchik was so cute.
He was your electric, water, and fire type. And bug type as well, I presume? Yeah, that's quite a loss.
A special ability there.
Part of me feels these should also be bug types. They're the bugs of the sea.
I mean, I'm not really sure what the logic is for them being fire types.
They got guns.
Yeah, doesn't necessarily mean fire.
Yeah. Most guns shoot steel, really, but...
That and the fact that it's just an odd...
It'd allow us to renew the storm, but I don't think it's going to be worth.
No.
Should try attack as a fourth move. Oh, okay. That also makes sense. Alright. Good night, Lady Meow. Thanks for hanging out.
Ciao!
Always good to hear from you.
Tag another one in for training.
Do our best, Lady Meow. Catch you next time.
Radion?
Yeah. I don't know who Radion trades against.
Anybody that's double type,
yeah, I was
really.
gonna say anybody, really.
Well,
one that's not too fast, though.
Well, the fighting one gave us loads of experience and is ideally not fast, right?
Yeah, I think that's probably the best one. Let's have another round, Miki. Yeah, I think this one does give the best XP overall from what we've seen.
Can we kill it with a Swift?
I think probably. Be 4 times effective, and there's a pretty big level gap.
Yeah. So much XP.
Yeah. I found you, Faker! Miki versus Miki showdown. Think you're the fake Miki around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my fake. I'll make you eat those words!
You're quite done quoting Sonic Adventure 2.
Never.
I'll be honest, I wasn't sure what you were quoting until you said you're not even good enough to be my fake, and I was like, I recognise that line.
Yeah.
And Shadow has never been cool since that game.
Yeah. I think of Shadow as a different character since that game. He lost all of his memories. He's functionally a new person.
Well, technically, he might not even be the same Shadow.
Mm. Yeah, I think it was eventually confirmed that it was the same Shadow.
Was it?
Well, Bandit confirmed that he wasn't a Shadow android. Like
Yeah.
Shadow thought for a while he might have been one of the androids dressed up as a living being.
Yeah.
And Robotnik did confirm that he was a living Shadow. I don't know if he ever specifically said, you are the same Shadow as the one from Sonic Adventure 2.
I don't know, I kind of assume he's not because he went Super Shadow and that's never happened again since.
He went Super Shadow in the Shadow the Hedgehog game.
Did he?
Yeah, but weirdly he's a different colour in Super form in that game.
I don't remember that at all.
Hmm.
And I feel like I've seen all the endings.
It's the last story. But yeah, in Sonic Adventure 2, he's like a very pale yellow, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's a very, very deep yellow in Shadow the Hedgehog, which is weird.
I do not remember him going Super Sonic at all. Well, I mean, it has been a long time since I played that game, but
Yeah. Also, he does remember Maria, so unless the memory's carried over somehow. It seems likely that he's the same one.
yeah. I quite liked Sonic Adventure 2. It was a good game.
Yeah, it's actually one of my favourite Sonic games.
I think, to be honest, the Sega Dreamcast games were actually really good, like all of the Sonic ones.
Yeah,
I just feel like it's after that where it started to go a bit tits up.
definitely. I'm not a fan of the more recent 3D Sonics, but I would 100% defend both the adventure games.
What about Sonic Shuffle?
And Sonic Shuffle, but it's not one of the 3D ones that I was tying into.
Yeah, it's a 3D board game.
Yeah, you know what I mean though. It's a different style
Yeah.
of game. It's Sonic Party.
I really like Sonic Shuffle.
Sonic Shuffle's cool.
And it was so rare. Like, getting a copy of it was so hard.
Yeah.
But it was definitely worth it. It's such a fun game. Very different, but very good. So how many's now that have hit 75?
I think 3 of them. And we've got one more who's on 74 and just ran out of moves. So yeah, this training's going a lot faster than I expected, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you steroid your Pokemon.
Yeah, the Lucky Egg helps a lot.
Also, not splitting EXP helps a lot.
Yeah. How many have we got?
370, 375s.
Okay, I thought Auntie was on 74 for some reason. Nope,
And
left
Adora,
tap's turn.
and Adora Fluff's missing.
Yeah. That's a difficult one to train. It's the dragons, I guess.
Yeah. Dragons or Rock Boys.
Yeah, but the Rock Boys have the physical defense. Is kind of part of the problem.
Yeah. What's the experience like from these things?
It's pretty good. Yeah, most of them give about the same. I think it's just the fighters that give more. 3,000.
Yeah, it's not bad.
This is fine as long as they're one-shotting them. And they're not doing it air slash stuff. Claptrap. Eat all those dragons.
You get up and you eat that horse. What the hell are you on about?
That's when he was telling Vegeta about the time chamber.
Yes.
So he referenced it again in the Gohan fight with Cell, don't they?
Do they? I can't remember.
Yeah, when Goku's talking to Gohan in Ghost form, he tells him to get out there and eat that horse.
Yeah.
I watched that episode this morning. I hadn't clicked on the fact that he also told Vegeta the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, eating a horse is a thing for Goku.
Yeah. It's a very mixed thing in Japan. In certain places in Japan, a horse is a delicacy. In other places in Japan, eating a horse is unthinkable. There's no in between.
I mean, yeah, that seems fair.
I suppose that's how it is in the entire rest of the world.
Yeah, I say, it depends if you're in France or not.
Yeah. Those things make a really unsettling wheeling because they die. Listen to that. Yeesh. We didn't get Elite Four today. I was wondering if I was being silly starting the training early.
No.
Thinking, we might not have enough time to. I mean, we might have too much time. There might not be enough content left, and here I am training early. But we really need to do it, so I guess I have to. And here we are.
Yep.
We're finally faster than these things.
Finally.
Yeah.
Took us a while. Good job.
Alright. Yeah, look. Sun's rising. Okay. So we've got 175 in the box, and the others are closing in.
Yep.
Shouldn't take us long next time. And then the real nightmare begins.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, God. We promise everyone we will finish this game at some point.
Yeah, someday. Someday it will happen. Alright then. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry we didn't get the Elite Four tonight. Things went awry.
Probably for the best, because it might have been a short trip otherwise.
Yeah. So yeah, next Pokemon Uranium is going to be Monday evening next week. Will be the last episode.
Third time's the charm.
But I'll be back tomorrow with Dark Souls 2 in the afternoon. And it's going to be Retro Night in the evening. I think it's about time I tried Heart of Darkness again.
Ma.
I've had a few weeks to recover, but it doesn't feel like enough. Yeah, thanks guys, really appreciate it. Alright, good night everyone. Have a good night and I'll catch you all tomorrow. See you.